Patrice O'Neal, and Colin Quinn. What's up, guys?
Look at that. You can knock me over the feather.
Hey, Mr. Quinn.
How are you, sir?
Patricky, how you doing?
Patricky. Good morning. Good morning to you. Gotta turn some mics on over here.
I like Patrice's power move where he sits in one chair just because, like, he's been on, he's more of a regular. Meanwhile, I'm still bigger than you. As they said outside, Colin's doing Caroline's, Patrice is doing Hasbrook Heights.
You know, you're not going to get us to defend that statement, Colin. We've been begging for you to come in here. We're like, where's Colin? We call for you. We're hoping for you to run down here in your pajamas, and you haven't been around.
There's a seat for you over here, Colin.
We missed the days where you come running in with your pajamas on.
That was when you were on 57.
And holy shit, have you lost a lot of weight. God damn, what's that about?
I know.
First thing I got to do, I want to apologize to Patrice. I was having the worst week ever when you called me,
I was trying to get in touch with you?
didn't get back to you, and
Sorry.
I want to apologize to that to you because it was a crisis.
I just want to.
Crisis.
It's okay. I don't take it personal. I just want to hear what Sammy Sosa has to say here. Bleach skin face. I want to hear what clear skin has to say over here. What are you talking about?
Is it a healthy weight
Lizard
loss?
man.
What's that?
Healthy weight loss?
Yes.
It can't be.
It's
fucking lymph node cancer.
How much have you lost, Colin?
60 altogether.
60 fucking pounds. Wow. Jesus.
Nice glass of chemo. I'm gonna tell you why it's not working out. Because he still has the I don't work out stomach. That's why he didn't work out. It's just a fat gut.
Are you working out or are you just eating right?
I am working out and eating right, but
and he's getting
unfortunately,
old.
fatso is correct.
And you can tell he's getting old people ears where they just
this motherfucker. My ears were always like this. What are you talking about, old people?
His big old people ears.
They are a little bigger, Colin.
Holy shit.
A little bigger. Because you can't lose weight in your ears.
Your face is a little plumper, though.
That's what it is.
Is what it is. Now your face is skinnier.
My face is skinny.
That's like fucking tree rings to white people. They fucking giant. I'm very old ears. Oh shit!
And you got more hair. What's that about?
What do you mean it's the same hair?
This weight loss does a lot of things.
It's less head.
Right, less head.
Because his head shrunk, so the hair would be closer together.
Now we know why Colin doesn't want to come around anymore.
And do pull-ups on my perfect pull-up bar.
Oh, you got the perfect pull-up bar.
Really?
Fits on any doorway. And
It really does. They weren't kidding.
It looks healthy. It looks healthy weight loss, though. To be honest.
He looks healthy.
Oh, shut up.
Unlike what's his
doing the
name?
oldest comedy trick, trashing me beautifully, by the way. It looks healthy, and then 10 more minutes of fucking
But he knows I love him.
You just got to throw that in.
This is what roast should be, as opposed to fucking Comedy Central roast of somebody I never met and don't give a fuck about. It's just be mean.
be mean
That's
to
an
him.
original
Yeah, mean for no reason.
That's what roasts are, you asshole.
Nah,
This
it's
is what
like
it should be, as opposed to these Comedy Central. That's something you would say like 7 years ago. When they did the Chevy Chase roast, we roasted each other, you stupid ass.
We had some good roasts on this show over the years. We got to get back doing that shit. What's up, Colin?
Can I please say on the ride in here, please?
What happened? What did we do?
You did not
Oh, fuck. What did we do?
give Anthony enough credit for that creepy shit he said. It was the greatest creepy...
Where he knew all the facts about...
No! Where he said he wanted to lick on one-foot women.
Right.
I farted twice in the car.
Little tiny women.
It's so
we didn't know where to
fucking
go
creepy.
with that,
It's
to be
so
honest with you.
amazingly creepy.
It is
Creepy
creepy.
woman?
Yeah. No, I had this fantasy when I was a kid that there was a naked woman about this big and totally nude, and with a little muff and little titties and everything. She was just a little tiny woman, and she was alive, and I would take her and just lick her and like put her in my mouth and then
That is like,
I would feel her whole body in my mouth.
I guarantee if they interviewed like a lot of serial killers, serial rapists, they would have a similar fantasy where they have somebody they can control to that degree.
I would never like bite her head off or anything. I just liked feeling her nudity, her boobies.
I related to this. It's like it made me. I just pictured it, and like it's so fucking horribly creepy.
His woman was made of ice cream.
I completely acknowledge the creepiness of it. I don't know what it means. How
could you not?
You could have been a serial killer, I'm thinking.
Like,
because there was something else you said. What was it? Killing of little animals as a kid for a little while?
I killed a salamander once in a horrible way, but I felt so bad about it. And that's like, I think, that crossroad of serial killer, regular guy.
I think
if you feel badly about it.
I think salamanders is the lizards is the highest you can go.
I rolled a tuna can lid over the top of him like a pizza cutter, and he went, and it actually went. It made a sound as I cut him in half, and I felt like shit. Like I felt this horrible,
you never killed
like
feeling
like death in the family feeling. Like I had this. No, I never killed anything. I hunted like rabbit after that, but I hunted and ate it and shit like that. But that was just blatant killing in a horrible way. And like a serial killer would have gone like, wow, I would have gotten like a rod and fucking excited.
Yeah, if he got a rod, he would have he'd be a serial killer now.
That's the crossroad right there.
But I know I haven't been here in a long time, and it's inappropriate for me to say, but you almost probably felt something kinship to it because you almost all lizard-like look to you.
Yes. Thank you. Don't you fucking get bigger headphones so your ear doesn't hang out of them.
I know, they fit
like a fucking egg sandwich, your headphones.
They fit in his ears like fucking iPod buds.
I like the fact that Stupid had the word iPod buds already figured out in his dumb head.
He can't put it in his little tiny ears. iPod buds.
Listen.
Besides, you guys are behind Bob Kelly. He was telling me, dude, you got elephant ears, dude. For like a year.
Dude, you got your coffee, your big ears.
Now, you know what, dude? You get older, your body changes. We're living a good life. Be grateful. Boom. You got your friends, you got your health. Boom. So what? Dana's humiliating me every night by making me go up first. Boom.
Bobby's brand new positivity does sick of me. We talk often. It is just,
he does it to all of us.
I hate that new fucking motivational speaker, Bob.
So he's trying to talk that shotgun barrel out of his mouth. You know what, dude? Everyone's going to be sad. They're going to miss you.
It's terrible.
Bob should get the perfect pull-up bar and put a rope around it and a noose. Fucking kick a stool out.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Listen,
The ultimate perfect pull-up.
we were just about ready to go to break here when these guys walked in, so we're going to do that and then continue with Colin Quinn and Patrice O'Neal. Colin's playing Caroline's.
Nice.
Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. 212-757-4100, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Or they changed their number? They changed their number?
212-757-4100 is the number for Caroline's.
What is this fucking number, then? I've never seen that number before.
Wait, hold on.
Because they know.
By the way, who made this sheet up?
Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. What do you got?
They gave the back office number.
That would be
Sam
Evan, I
fucked
hear.
up.
I don't think it's your fault. I think it's
Sam.
it's somebody. They gave the back office number with an extension.
I'd say to blame Sam.
You know what? That's the back office. That is the back office number. 757-4100.
Yeah, we all know that number. We've been saying that for years. And then
Steve,
Patrice,
get on it.
And Patrice O'Neal's going to be at Bananas Comedy Club in Hasbrook Heights tonight and tomorrow. So
Tell that scumbag of Bananas to call me and use me. I'm sick and tired of this bullshit.
You want me to bring your tape to Harlan?
It's becoming an embarrassment.
You're at Caroline's.
I'm a gig in my look.
I'm at Bananas. I'm not at Caroline's anymore.
Now, do you actually stand on stage with a batch of bananas behind you?
and you got to talk about it. And that fucker, it's real bananas. It's fucking banana. It's just
the guy has to buy bananas every weekend.
Bananas Comedy Club
I didn't know that.
Just bananas. But Harlan is a fucking nice guy for a Bananas Club kind of guy.
Yeah,
he's all right, man.
But he goes out and gets bananas?
He has real bananas.
What does he do with the bananas when they start rotting?
And he has something that I never. This is why I know I got to get something by soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah.
Is that he has one of those I can go anywhere traveling comedy club in a package where it's the banana sign from 80s and 2 speakers that he packs up and puts in the truck. So if they throw him out of fucking the Holiday Inn and he can just go down to the Sheraton.
And the headshots are on portable easels. You can just set the easels up fucking anywhere.
Just the kind of shit that makes you think about fucking the early 90s.
It's like fucking boiler room fucking tactics. This guy's selling stock, and then all of a sudden there's no phones in the office.
Can I just say, please?
Yes.
Can we please? I was going to call in to say, please don't talk about.
Is this going to be 30 minutes of conversation?
I promise. I promise not. I just want to say, don't talk about. Don't talk about that fucking game until I get here.
Right. We haven't. I actually stopped Anthony today because I know he's ready to go off. So let's do it after the break.
All right, cool.
We're going to do that. Modern Warfare.
You've played it?
Holy shit.
All right.
Let's get into it.
I know. Tell me about it.
Holy fuckballs.
Really?
Oh.
I think I'm even
I had
buying
to Twitter it like the second I turned it off.
All right,
We'll stop.
Everything I look at is blurry because my eyes are burning.
Right after the
They're
break.
fucking burning.
We'll get right into it. No, because it's going to be like 40 minutes.
I feel it coming.
No, but it'll be good.
You got the new Atari?
Oh, my God. Go to break, Travis. Jesus. Old friend Colin Quinn, who has pretty much blown us off for the last year.
Yes, he has.
He's going to be at Caroline's tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
And I'm fighting the urge to take this fucking peanut butter and smash Patrice's hat in. How good that fucking hat would look caved in with this peanut butter.
Oh, my God. I told him in the elevator, it reminds me of the 1980s. It's like one of those victory tour hats.
You don't even like the Atlanta Braves. I don't get that.
Black people don't like any of the sports teams.
It's just the hat.
It just matched my underwear strap.
All right, listen, Modern Warfare. I didn't forget. Let's get into this.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it, obviously. I know it's setting all sorts of records.
Setting records.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have on it. The thing I have on it is that I thought it was the greatest game I ever played. The first version, the greatest one-person shooter. I think it's far beyond Halo, far beyond. Any other? I play one Wolfenstein. Why? I need my first-person shooter fix. I love those. That's all I do is love those. So I played Wolfenstein. I mean, a real big. But this game finally comes out. They got it. I go get it. I don't go online. Fuck all of that horseshit. The story mode, the second part of the story, made me turn the game off.
Whoa, no.
And question my morality.
What? What was that about?
The second part of the game. Yeah. And if nobody wants to fucking hear it, I'm gotta say it so you can turn the radio off.
All right, hold on. Give him a second. Come back in like 30 seconds if you don't want a spoiler.
Most people get it for the multiplayer.
Yeah, I understand
30 seconds. It's increased. It's going to
What was I thinking? You know what? Go somewhere else for the rest of the day.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
I was trying
3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, right. Go to fucking Lithium or somewhere else for the rest of the day.
The game starts out by saying,
yeah,
there is a warning. We warn you. There are disturbing... there are some things that are very disturbing on this video. You can set the disturbing things to be shut off.
I go all in.
You're all in.
Gotta go all in.
Any adult man is all fucking in. Matter of fact, when you buy this game, for some reason, you have to give them your ID. It's just, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Well, so they're giving all those names to the army.
Exactly. Fucking cocks. But so I get to the game. I'm playing. The first thing is fantastic. You have to climb a mountain with the fucking thing, and you have to do it correctly. Like right button, left button, right button. If you don't, you fall, you die. It's fucking not fucking around. And it's so violent, it's not fun. Like, so when you shoot the guys, you gotta duck, so you can't enjoy gameplay shooting where you shoot the guy and you're like, oh, that was cool. There's another fucker, like, you just indicating you getting shot, you turn red on the right, red on the top, red on the back.
Yeah.
You're just dying, and you only get shot twice before. It ain't video game shot, it's real shot. So you get shot twice, you gotta go hide to get healed. It's not fun. So I get to the second level. First level's fun, snowmobiles, all type of shit. Second level, it's dark, right? And you just hear guys talking Russian. Fucking right. It goes. The title of the scene is called No Russian. An elevator opens. You walk off. You're in the airport with 3 other motherfuckers. And he goes, remember, no Russian. Start walking. They start murdering everybody at the fucking airport. You're an undercover agent. If you try to shoot them, they go traitor and shoot and kill you. You don't have to shoot the people, but you can't stop them from shooting. They shoot women, children, and fucking everybody at the fucking airport. And here's the thing. It's not video game. They walk slow and murderous. You can't run. They walk slowly through and it's a real fucking airport. It's the duty free. It's the McDonald's, and they murdering everybody at the fucking airport. I'm sitting there going, I didn't shoot anybody.
And you're feeling all
just
bad.
like a black man.
I didn't shoot anybody.
I didn't do
nothing.
I couldn't. It took me a minute to go, what the fuck?
Wow.
It disturbed me to that level, and now I'm at this level where it's a mall, a strip mall with McDonald's and this and that. It's so hard. It's not fun. It's so difficult.
It's very difficult to get through the single player.
Fucking believable, dude. And I'm playing it on pussy ass normal.
Like easy.
Yeah, I don't play easy. I play normal because I play these games, but.
I've heard about the airport sequence from somebody else, and they say, yeah, it's brutal. They're
murdering people at the airport.
Yeah.
Wow.
People, some guy's crawling like, no, please.
Oh, God.
I don't shoot him. I try to go over and push. I think X is, hey, hide under this chair button. Cocksucker behind me goes, he shoots the guy who's begging for his life or crawling around to try to live. Boom. Boom.
Brutal.
That's the disturbing shit. And that's
and they're screaming and running and crying.
Imagine a packed airport and motherfucking 5 guys dressed to like those guys that robbed that bank in L.A. years ago. Yeah. Those guys just walking through the airport murdering everything.
And blood all over the place, right? Just smeared blood on the floors.
Dude, it's not bullshit.
Let me go to Anthony on the phone before we get to Anthony's comments on this. Anthony, go ahead.
Yeah, what's up, boys?
Hey.
What's up, Patrice?
Hey.
That boy, the boy that Patrice is talking about, man, I got the chills coming out of that elevator when they just started unloading on everybody. Women and children, bodies dropping everywhere. It's crazy. It's totally crazy.
That's some sick shit.
And I'm playing last night.
Yeah.
And this kid, he's an American kid. He's talking like an English accent, though, like making a joke, actually an Australian accent. And he's talking and he's going, yeah, just, and then he goes, oh, nice. And I'm like, oh, my God, in here, too?
I've heard quite a few.
Wrong!
Nice. I've heard a lot of those online as I'm playing the game.
Really?
Oh, my God.
And then I get these kids just making fun of me because I suck. These kids were telling me.
Oh, you're doing online.
I'm doing online play.
Totally different than what Patrice is doing, obviously.
Now, I play with a computer and keyboard and a mouse most of my first-person shooters.
Really?
Now I'm console with the Xbox. I'm not very good with the console controls yet. I'm getting better. Every minute I play, I'm getting better. But I'm not these guys that getting fucking, 25 kills at a clip. So I go through, and these kids are taunting me, going, hey, Noodles, why don't you just take the game back? You wasted your money. You wasted your fucking money. You suck so bad. And then I like shoot at somebody and miss and they kill me and they're like, you couldn't even hit the guy. You got the first shot, faggot. You're a faggot, Noodles. And I'm sitting there. They got me so mad and riled up. I got to the point where I'm like, I have a lot of money, and I fucked 18-year-olds, and fuck you.
I believe him.
And it's just, I'm so angry.
You took the what you make a year route
yes.
on the children?
I had to say, I make a lot of money, I have a great house, and I have girlfriends your age, so fuck you. They forced me to make an ass of myself.
That's why I don't play online, because I like to be immersed at the level that I like to be immersed at. Yeah. I don't like this. Why do you do that?
I don't know, but you get the little headset on, so you're talking to them. You're fucking talking, going, yeah.
So you just threatening some little children?
Yeah. Fuck you. And I was telling them that,
we tell them there's no Santa?
I said, I was calling their fathers homosexuals and wishing horrible womanly diseases on their mother.
And they were just laughing at you. Yeah. Because they made an old man upset online.
They did. They did.
You did nothing to hurt these kids. They're still laughing at you.
They were making fun of the fact that I couldn't play as good as them. And I was like, who cares? But you know who cared? Me. I cared.
We got one of those fuckers on the line here. John.
No way.
John.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
And you suck. I played against you, and you were like 3 for 15 or some shit.
Yes, I fucking said it, but I said I sucked. I was on there saying, yes, I suck.
Wait, let him continue. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, my name is your mom's ass. And
of course it is.
Yeah. And I just remember just watching you run across the screen while I'm sniping you from like a million miles away.
Yeah, first of all, I just don't understand how I get fucking nailed so much while I'm running. Everybody else is running to the fucking HQ
you
and shit
gave out your
that.
fucking name, so everybody, that's got to be cool for them to kill Anthony from Opie and Anthony.
He doesn't even take friend requests either, because he's so cool. His thing is full.
Hey, ass fuck. I have too many fucking friends on there already. I have to delete some in order to add some.
He has too many fake friends already.
I have too many.
But John said, John, you said you killed Anthony and then you all made fun of him?
Yeah, we all, well, not me. I knew who you were, so I was talking shit. But there was like, this 10-year-old kids on there, and they're brutal because you don't want to hear a little high-pitched voice fucking calling you a faggot, but...
Yeah. Faggot! I couldn't even tell if they were boys or girls. They're like, you're just a faggot! faggot. And then you'd hear like off the mic, okay, Mom. Yeah, you fucking faggot.
That's great. Let's go to Kevin in Houston. Everybody wants
dropping N-bombs too like crazy, these little kids.
Oh, they are?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck you nigga.
And that's when you bonded.
Fuck,
yeah, you gotta take that back about your mother and being rich.
All right, Kevin in Houston.
So bad.
Kevin.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey,
Patrice, I just wanted to let you know I never thought that I would agree with you. But I absolutely agree with you with this game. It is
what about morals? You never agree with me ever in your life?
Moral.
Like he's just anti-me and he hates that he agrees with the fact that I didn't want to murder people when I got off the airport elevator? What the fuck is wrong with these people? It's a fucking... The way they did it. The way they did it.
The airport thing, right?
I usually in games will shoot a thing.
Yeah.
They have you... You shoot dogs, like you have to shoot a dog.
They're coming at you.
They're just barking, and you just and you have to shoot them because the dogs let people know you're coming.
Yeah, you hear a little.
So you gotta shoot a dog, but it's like a silencer and get them out of there.
Yeah.
And the airport scene, and it's probably more scenes like this, but the airport scene is the way they do it. It's so real and it's so scary. Because you're like, man, if this happened, it's so... Because the way the guys move, it's just methodical. They walk so slow that you go, what the fuck, man? Get me past this, but it's a board.
Now, you had the option to help join in and shoot, but you
can
didn't.
shoot. I haven't shot one person.
What are you doing?
They buy the game and doesn't shoot
He takes off his shoes and goes through security.
Because you're Donnie Brasco on this board. So it's like, Donnie Brasco, he's like, he was sawing the bodies, but he wasn't killing that scene with Sonny Black, and it's like, you're not supposed to do that shit, but he's undercover, so he couldn't, you sick?
No.
You put some peanut butter on your wound?
Yeah, right.
Fuck is wrong with you? So, the way they did it, you gotta just play you gotta see how they did it. It's so methodical. It's so murderous.
Let me go to the phones. Matt in Connecticut. Matt.
I gotta play that level now.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, I don't know what happened to you guys, but I was playing last night in some free-for-all tournament, and all of a sudden I blinked, and my eyes were burning, and I realized I hadn't blinked in like 15 minutes.
Oh, shit.
It made you forget how to blink this game, huh?
Christ.
I've been there with some of these video games.
You just stare at the screen.
Right, you don't want to blink.
You're so intent.
It's an unbelievable game,
right.
man.
Let's go to Coke Logic. Coke Logic.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
I've been playing Call of Duty for so long last night, I actually told the call screener the wrong information. It didn't sell $4.7 million worth of copies. Sold 4.7 million copies in a 24-hour period.
Yeah, 4.7 million copies.
That's obviously
now
a record,
the highest.
right?
Not a record.
Selling. It is.
I think
It has
Halo
to be
is
a record.
Halo's bigger.
Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah.
Really?
It broke that
it
record.
has to be the record.
It's the #1 fucking debut.
It's fucking phenomenal.
Almost 5 million copies in 24 hours.
Underwater submarine it's just...
I gotta play the single player for a little bit.
Why do you not do that?
I'm so into multiplayer, leveling up, and it's that fucking, like, I gotta get to the next level.
That's that dragon. That's that Dragon Slayer world. That's that world of... what's that game where you make a character and it takes you
Dungeons and Dragons
for the rest of your life?
EverQuest.
That shit is...
I would play it your way, I think, Patrice, before.
Yeah, like even...
And then maybe eventually go online.
Like Madden, I don't play Madden no more because it's too real. These niggas run like fucking Thomas Jones actually runs. Like, what's it? This shit is...
Hey, somebody's
got
got
better weapons as you get up in rank and shit like that.
No, that's the good thing.
Like, I like that.
This ain't like a video game where this one's like, oh shit, there's a bazooka laying in there. You shot a guy that shot a bazooka.
Yeah.
You picked the bazooka. There's no like, hey, next time I go over here, I get an AK. It's like you got everything. Because that's whatever the bad guys got, you pick up.
Can you play it on PlayStation 3?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get this. Hey, JD in Tampa, what's up?
Very good.
Yeah, hey, Patrice, I'll admit, the first time that airport map came up, I was kind of in shock. But you got to lean into it, man. Play it again and again.
Oh, no. Trust me, I'm going to shoot the people in the airport. Trust me, the airport people, I'm going to shoot a couple of women that's running around.
Listen, The last time I played that map, I even hung back about 30 feet, and I was just walking around finishing off.
Finishing off people. That's
around screaming for help.
Do you hear what he said? That's what I'm saying. The moral problem is that shit could teach you how to be cold-blooded, man, where this person has their hand up like this, like, please don't, and you go, I'm going to just do it.
And you're like, bam, right in the head. And the way they die, the physics of the body kind of flops down.
Looks realer, right?
Yeah.
I got to go to Elliot. He's an Army guy from San Antonio. Elliot.
Hey, what's going on, O&A?
Hey, brother.
Hey, yeah, dude, I've been to Iraq, and I've seen some sick shit, man, and I'm going to tell you right now, I played that level, and I was damn near about to puke. I was just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Wow. The airport thing again, huh?
Wait till the news gets a hold of it.
And what?
Yeah,
let me ask you,
haven't figured it out yet.
I'm amazed they're not on it yet.
can I ask him what the thing? I'm asking you what bothered you. What bothered me wasn't the actual shooting of the people. It was how real they made it. The way things were moving, the people were moving. The people.
Exactly.
It wasn't the gore. It was the way they executed.
They've gotten really good at that. Like, it used to be, all right, they're just little computer people. They don't look real. They don't die real. Now it's
where's Danny? There's got to be a YouTube clip of that already.
That's what I was. Yeah.
There's got to be.
So what was his? What's the thing? That's what bothered him too. Like the way they did it, the way it seemed.
Yeah, Elliot, what bothered you? Being an Army guy.
I mean, the way when it first started, you know, Patrice was saying how they were talking and stuff. The way they smoothly walked out of that elevator, all nonchalant, with fucking body armor and the weapons and everything, and they just kind of creeped up on everybody and just started going off. I was like, okay. Like I didn't know what to do. I was just kind of looking around.
Right.
My wife looked at me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like,
Are you okay? Holy, if you're playing a game and someone's got to ask you, are you okay?
Dude, they ask you, do you want to, there's disturbing shit. They don't say what it is.
Somebody was on the phone and said there's an option to actually skip that level. It's
Yes,
so bad.
any of those levels that
Wow,
are.
really?
Yeah, where you could go, they ask you really want to do this?
Is the sound up?
Oh, we got it? Hey, Elliot, thank you. We're going to move on. I appreciate it. Elliot from the Army. There is a YouTube clip if you guys want to check it out. Airport mission. It's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. People are actually asking what game we're talking about. Here we go.
Badass.
Out of the elevator.
Oh, yeah, look at their faces.
Into the airport.
Oh, these people don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's cold-blooded.
All this is making me do is want to buy this fucking game.
Holy shit.
Look at them. Look at these guys, man.
You can watch this for yourself, obviously, on YouTube. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
The guy's crawling. He's done.
Yeah, very methodical.
This guy should go.
That opening fucking, just looking at those people, they wiped out like 50 people right off the bat.
Now, can you go away from these guys if you want to?
No.
You got to follow these guys.
God damn. Feels like a Starbucks and a Jamba Juice.
Oh, great.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Oh,
like you said, how they're falling and stuff.
Yeah, nice to be in the airport to be able to pull this off.
You think planes are still taking off?
wow. Oh.
Looks like an airport.
Oh, security just bought it.
The graphics are sick.
Yeah.
Look at the way they're walking.
Yeah.
That's how a terrorist walks.
God damn, there's people like trying to surrender.
I don't like the fact that you can't just walk into the store if you want to.
What are you going to buy something?
Yeah.
This guy's got to go to Pistols.
Oh, there you go.
That is some sick shit.
Jesus.
How long does this go? It's like
exactly. It's a massacre.
It just keeps going and going as they go through the airport.
Fucking massacre.
The clip is.
Oh, the poor guy in the elevator.
But
The clip's not even half over.
Other guys are shooting too. What if you want to shoot everybody?
Well, you gotta. It's a team effort with those other guys.
And now they did their carnage, and now the police come, which is what they wanted to happen, so they could fight the police.
Now you're fighting people with other guns. So.
Wow. Jesus, Patrice.
That opening fucking elevator, and then just looking at the people waiting online, that carnage is sick.
Well, they are on it already. Charlie in Jersey. What do you got, Charlie?
Morning, boys.
Hey.
Hey, Charlie.
A couple days ago, Opie, you were just asking about whether or not the news was going to jump on this, and actually Fox did a story, I think it was on Fox and Friends. They interviewed two people talking about it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking graphic.
That is, man.
Someone is saying there's a husband looking at his dead wife crying during the airport scene.
I find that hard to believe.
If you really look at the people, you see some of that shit going on. Colin, comment?
Well, I just like the fact that they spend millions of dollars to make every detail totally realistic, and then they make the terrorists
Russian.
Very goddamn Colin Quinn.
That's why Colin's here.
Oh, my
to keep
God.
it real.
What's with this country?
It's
you want to
safe.
see a real video? What's going on?
He's biting his finger.
And he should.
He's very angry.
It's a very good
You are
point.
so right. They should be Muslims.
The bad
They should
guys
be
are Russian.
Islamic terrorists.
Maybe they're supposed to be Chechens. They split the
Chechens,
difference.
yes. There you go. Wow, this guy's blowing off his grenade launcher at these motherfuckers. Oh, bye-bye. Wow.
Is that what?
Oh! Guy flew.
Why can't you walk onto the plane if you want and shoot people on a plane?
You can.
They can't.
Yeah, you
Don't
can get on
give
the
them
plane.
any ideas.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you can get on the plane.
He goes, oh, yeah, that's...
Colin, you don't play video games?
Nope.
What was the last game you played? Do you remember?
Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, I was a little violent. Eating those little ghosts.
Wow.
I've done studies on it.
So was that bullshit, though?
No.
That's crazy, right?
I think you overhyped it a little bit. It wasn't that goddamn great. Let's be honest.
I saw you leaning in, looking
I was
scared.
leaning in, but I was hoping to see like somebody up close.
Now you're desensitized.
This
What
guy,
about that bloodbath in the
I'm
beginning?
desensitized from Miss Pac-Man.
Patrice, when are you going to beat the game? Estimate.
He uses cheat codes.
No, there's none. There is none for those fucking games.
Well, I asked because Josh is on the phone, but how long is it going to take you?
If I play it straight, it would take me 3 days.
3 days?
Like 8-hour plays.
All right.
But
8-hour sessions.
But
yeah.
probably I'll finish it next
look,
week
this
because
is
I wanted to
cool.
go
I like
slow.
the
I wouldn't
backside.
want it to end.
All right. Well, we got Josh in North Carolina. Josh?
Yeah, my
like this
11-year-old
kind of
beat
stuff.
it in the day. And he didn't even mention how bad that was at the airport scene. I asked him how it was when I came home from work. And he said, oh, it's cool.
His
But he didn't-
1-year-old?
It was 11-year-old.
Oh, 11-year-old.
11-year-old did it in one day. The whole fucking
I
thing.
believe these kids are amazing at
They
this
grow
shit.
up so fast.
This is cool.
And now they pull him in and...
And he didn't mention the airport scene. We
Why did you shoot him?
Well, there was one, they didn't stick around. Another father said my son went through the airport level and he was laughing the whole fucking time.
Because I think
laughing through the whole
that
thing.
type of shit, like when I was younger, I could watch a beheading like it was fun. Like Faces of Death was my favorite
Yes,
show.
I used to
Now
love
I
that
cannot, I can't watch.
Remember they grabbed
that
the guy?
shit.
Oh, they grabbed his, in Africa, they grabbed his cock.
Cut it.
From what beheaded from
Face to death.
That's all fake, by the way. All fake, face to death.
Face
There
to
might have
death.
been all
Face to death
fake.
was fake.
That guy wasn't even a coroner. Michael B. Gross is an actor.
Believe this phony.
I watched it. It's not. It's all fake. You fucking believe. Shut up.
It was real.
Exactly. It's not.
They're in the middle of an African. No,
There might be one or two real clips, but it's bunk.
Faces of Death is fucking real.
They
Norton.
set up in millions of dollars to set up this outdoor African, genocide. The guy picks up the guy by his cock and just slices it off.
Occasionally
That
there
was
are
real.
real things, but you're acting like a movie wouldn't have spent any money to get some extras.
Yeah.
It's a fucking movie.
This
Watch
was
the
not.
cutaway from the guy when the alligators
I bet
eating the
fake.
guy, the crocodile's killing the guy. They cut away and then come back. Watch the camera work. It's all fake, you fucking...
I don't even know where you'd get a copy of it these
You
days.
think where they cut the monkey's head off and then ate its brains was real?
Yes.
No,
Yeah, I do
it's
too.
not. Why is there a camera under the monkey?
Watch it.
That
Watch
disturbed
it
me.
now.
It's not real.
Watch it now, and you'll go like, you could tell it's badly
Now
acted.
it's obvious?
The cuts that are made.
I don't
never,
think so,
you never
man.
see.
I haven't
no,
seen it
watch
in a while. I don't know.
It's not real.
That screaming monkey?
I watched
that
it recently.
bothers me like a fucking...
Dude,
are you
you-
saying baby seals are fucking...
You will know now that you have some sense. you will know that that's fake. It's poorly acted. It's obvious that it's fake.
The producer is one of the guys actually in the blood orgy. Yeah. Is the producer. Is one of the guys in the blood. He plays like the leader of the blood orgy gang. The whole thing's a fucking goof.
Yeah, what do you call this? A goof also?
Very salty.
A little belly dance.
Yeah, girl, belly dance.
There's a belly dancer because they're in this restaurant, of course, where they're going to eat monkey brains. And then they're at a table.
Okay.
Hundreds of years old. From the moment patrons enter these premises, they are treated like
He's a great narrator, but this movie stinks.
The welcoming music and finger chimes of the belly dancer mark the beginning of this most unusual dining adventure.
They look, they're all sitting at the square
But you understand, this is the problem with YouTube and everything else, is the fact that we were talking about one thing. Patrice goes, I was always like that since I was 11 because of Face of Death, and now we're on to Face of Death.
We'll go back to it. They had the mallets.
Yeah,
I didn't need to be reassured, asshole.
All right.
Feeling that the foreigners
Don't worry, we'll get back to it.
The waiter signaled for the house specialty.
I'll tell you, this looks like a fun night, no matter what the result is.
Yeah. Belly dancer, some monkey brains.
Look at all the cutaways.
A lot of laughs.
These look like decadent Europeans enjoying monkey brains.
Of course. Now comes...
Oh, look at the little fella.
As the monkey
He's fine, he's acting.
It's not real. Watch, they cut away
The
from it.
waiter presented the men with their tools of destruction.
Tools of destruction, little hammers.
And watch, you never see this monkey get hit on the head.
Never.
You never see anything. There's a camera under the table. It's fake.
Oh, my God. This reminds me, Patrice, do you have Kevin Hart's number?
Oh, shit.
Now watch, the camera's under the table.
Special trap, the animal was now ready to become the main dish.
No, he doesn't look like he's enjoying that.
The little monkey spinning around.
This is bringing back bad memories of my life.
It looks like Kevin on Soul Plane.
Watch the little monkey. Now watch.
A few simple instructions.
Watch.
The men at the table.
Here's the monkey.
Prepared for the kill.
That's the way to do it. If you were going to do it, that would be the way to do it.
Yeah,
right?
you'd film it right there. Watch.
Now look. Okay, I bash his head in.
How is this fun?
No, watch. They don't hit him.
Watch the weak hit.
No, you won't even see. Look.
Oh.
We've been rickrolled.
God damn it, we got rickrolled.
All of a sudden, that Rick Astley video came out right when they were going to conk him on the head. Some motherfucker.
That's great.
Oh, we got fucking rickrolled.
Oh, no. Getting rickrolled fucking rules.
I know. Oh, do we suck?
I love getting rickrolled.
We got fucking rickrolled. Right at the moment of truth.
Right when you said watch.
We're analyzing this like the Zapruder film, and we get fucking rickrolled.
Who would build that table? That's a real monkey killing table.
It's a movie.
Well,
That's for the movie.
fucking-
It's a prop. That's for the movie.
Could be for an umbrella thing.
It's a bunch of bored millionaires trying to kill monkeys.
I believe it.
Fake. You never see him hit the monkey on the head.
Now, is this
Rick
official
Astley
that it
steps
was
in.
fake? It was
Yes.
official, or just is
The
just
guy
so-
is an actor. Michael Gross is an actor. The Francis B.
What
Gross.
about the guy that cuts a guy's cock off in the middle of the genocide?
There might be one or two real clips. There's a
We'll
few
study
like
that.
real news clips in there.
Yeah, they
Put
probably
them in
just
there.
didn't have enough clips, so they made up all the other shit to
You're
make
not
a
allowed to
movie.
show snuff films. It's illegal
Right.
to market that in video stores, you silly goose.
This was genocide.
Quiet.
Genocide.
Boy, did we get
Hey,
fucking rickrolled.
Although I will show you where some real beheadings are.
Hey, Colin, did you shoot a movie over the summer?
Sure, with Sandler and all those guys I did.
Fucking A.
I was gone all goddamn summer.
Who'd you play?
And the best part was, I was up in, outside in Boston.
Yeah.
I was staying at the Mandarin Oriental, like the fanciest hotel in Boston. And in the middle of my summer of luxury and decadence and enjoyment with big stars like Chris and Adam, these two low-rent fools were at the Danvers Sheridan for 2 weeks shooting a Brendan Fraser movie. That's not even gonna, it's going to be as big as that monkey brain fucking thing. The name of the movie is, the name of that movie is fucking Rick Rolled, probably.
Oh, goddamn.
Two losers at the Danvers Sheridan. I was begging. And the one week they were up there, I was back in New York. I swear to God, I had a whole plan to go over there and fucking get David Spade to drive over in like a fucking nice, expensive limo and shit and just watch. Oh, but it didn't work out because they laughed when I was there.
You got a big part in the movie?
Yeah, pretty big.
Pretty big.
Who do you play? Who's your
When's it
character?
coming out?
My character is a guy like they're all these guys that come back to the small town.
Kidnaps Damon Wayans.
I didn't write one line of that.
Colin Celtics pride.
Fuck, okay.
My character is a guy, they're all these guys that come back to this town for like their big chill reunion. And then I play a local guy who's bitter and blames Sandler for my failures in life because he's a big success because of some basketball game when we were young.
So it was an offer, not an audition?
Based on facts.
Yeah.
Based on
Get Colin
from remote control.
Right.
The name of the character is Colin Quinn in the movie.
Yeah. I play an aging man who's bent on suicide.
Sandler used to come out of remote control at once a week. You'd see him pop his face out for a bit.
Here you go.
Colin was on it all the time.
Yeah,
Monkey
Colin working
brains,
his
we got a
ass
different
off.
version of it.
Different version?
But craziest, they don't hit him. Watch the little weak hit.
What? No, he doesn't even.
Back
You don't
to the
even.
monkey.
They cut
Watch.
away. They cut away. Look. Don't worry. Look at how fake this is.
This is documentary footage.
Look. Now you don't
It's
see the
not
monkey's head.
real.
There's no. They're not hitting him.
Yeah, if it's faces
They're not
of death,
hitting the monkey.
They would really show the destruction
Look how
of the
badly-
monkey.
They want to show the hand with the mallet going
Right,
1
right.
mile an hour?
A lot of documentaries
And look,
have
that's
cutaway
so
footage
fake.
from 10 different people.
That's a
That's a fake head now.
Of course
fake
it
little
is.
monkey. It's smaller
Yeah, it looks
than the
kinda
other
plasticky.
monkey head.
That's
Sad
different
monkey
color.
head.
Why are they all upset?
It's fucking Curious George.
Oh, that's real.
No.
It might be a real dead monkey, but it's not one of the
No, it's
close to the
not.
video.
Oh, that's real.
No,
Yeah,
how
that's real now.
do you know what a cut open monkey head
That might be a
looks
real
like?
dead animal,
that
but
looks
it's not,
like-
it's not a fucking... Come on. That's real. That might be a real monkey brain, but it's not a fucking one. They did not just kill that monkey. It's a different monkey.
That's a real monkey. It's the same one.
It's different.
It's the same one, I can tell.
It's fake.
It's
The
so
only
much
difference
smaller.
is now he's not smiling, he's frowning.
It
And
would
his
bleed
brains
a
are being
hell of a lot
eaten.
more than that, too.
And how much monkey brain could you get out? And look, his face isn't bruised up.
I want to see Rick Astley again.
That little soft
I
shot.
tell you where I agree now. There was a scene of one of the millionaires making a ooh face.
Yeah. Ooh, he wouldn't do that.
You're
acting's
there to
bad.
enjoy your dead
Show the
virgin
fucking...
monkey head.
Danny, show the crocodile eating.
I can never find that one.
These are a bunch of decadent millionaires.
Fucking Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow loves fucking
Yeah, he's
monkey
enjoying
brains.
his monkey brains.
What about the guy cutting the cock off? In the
Hey, by the way,
genocide?
Face of Death is listed on Snopes. Let's go to Snopes.
Of course. Okay, go to the genocide. Colin's obsessed with that dumb scene, and I guarantee it's probably Yaphet Kotto's in it.
We got it. I think we got it.
Faces of Death, victim of Pol Pot genocide. That's Asian.
Oh, we can't get rid
That
of
was Cambodia.
can we?
Rwanda genocide scene.
Yes.
Faces of Death.
Yeah, let's do that
One
fucking
more
fake
down.
scene.
There we go.
Nothing fake about
It
it.
certainly is.
The only thing fake and phony is your personality.
Language.
I got him good with that one.
Sure
He
did.
certainly did.
Silence me.
He didn't really have a comeback for that one, Colin.
What to say? Wasn't expecting it to go there.
Is it illegal to say you saw a snuff film? Because I've never seen one
No,
before.
you can say anything.
Hell no.
Have you ever seen one before?
I think I saw.
I've seen many.
No,
I've seen many snuff films.
I brought in
Actually.
a video once.
Porn snuff?
I destroyed it.
No. But I've seen many.
No, I've seen
oh.
that.
Hold
But
on,
I consider snuff like
I showed Ant once. I had a friend that collected a lot of sick shit.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one where there's this guy on a bed, and this woman is naked, and she's taking his.
He's sitting on a couch.
Was he sitting on a
Yeah,
couch? I
he's
haven't
sitting
seen
on a
this in long
couch
time.
naked.
Okay.
And it's zoomed in on his balls and cock, and she's like just tugging at his
She's
limp
giving him a
little cock.
handy, and then all of a sudden she takes his balls and starts twisting.
Like a doorknob. Round and round. Round and round and round.
Twice, 3,
Not a
4,
twitch.
5, keeps going, just keeps twisting in the same direction.
And they get all red and like
right. And then
blue.
the camera pans out, and the fucking guy has to be dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
It's a corpse. She's fucking...
No doubt in my mind, the guy's not moving whatsoever, and he has
She's
just
fiddling
this
with
look
a
on his
corpse.
face like,
I think that was in a funeral home. They were like having
Right.
some fun. They grabbed
Right.
a
saw
guy
that.
and decided to do shit like that. Snuff, I know what you're going to say. Snuff film is somebody that's hired to act in a movie. They bring them somewhere, and without them knowing, kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like watching, Arba Dwyer blow his brains out, something like that. That's,
Yeah, I mean, I always consider snuff being to be a porn film where somebody gets killed.
Yeah.
well, yeah.
It's a true murder caught on film.
Yeah. Well, that's
Like
fun.
beheadings.
That's a lot of fun.
Well, those
for
aren't
everybody.
technically probably snuff films. They're just
technically.
no.
But it's got to have a sexual element. People buy them. Rich,
true.
decadent men buy
Decadent
them. I watched a
Europeans.
movie with Nicolas Cage.
Yes. 8mm.
Can we take a break so we can leak and shit? Is that all right with everybody?
I gotta pee. Now we're all just looking at the computer
Yeah,
trying
we
to
can
find
do that.
Colin's awful genocide.
Yeah, we'll find
scene.
that out.
I guarantee you it's fake.
No!
Yeah, fake
I
Kodos in it.
guarantee you it's fucking not real. Your awful perception. They cut the guy's cock off. Shut up. Fucking gullible idiot.
After the break, guy
I
calls.
saw a house can float with balloons. Fucking creep.
Uh-oh. This looks bad, too. This is not it.
This is nothing.
Tell me this is fake, all right?
That's it.
Oh, this is
By the way,
thank you.
If it was on Ogrish, it's probably real, because Ogrish is probably very real.
I used to go to fucking Ogrish.com and Rotten.com. When I was younger,
man. No
I can't watch none of it
I can give you the most vile website.
I think I'm getting too close to, like, death is so real now. When I was younger, it was funny.
That stays with you, that stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
I can't even go to sites where they have a lot of candy on it. I'm thinking about my fucking diabetes.
No,
when I see Snickers commercials, I go, what the fuck is going on?
Here it is, Congo War. Here it is.
This is it? From Faces
In
of Death?
DRC, there's currently a war.
Congo War 2.
That's not it.
Congo War 2.
You know, skinny legs are skinnier than mine.
Is this it, Colin, or no?
No,
Of course it can't.
Colin, will you please tell us where to find it?
It's not it.
Danny, look up Faces of
Death. 3.
The only thing I ever saw on Faces of Death that I believe was footage from a subway. It was one of the, might be 3 or 4, where there was a guy pinned between the subway and the tracks.
Yeah, they have accidents.
And the thing, that was like real footage from the news, but that because the guy was actually pinned between the trains. I've seen much better ones.
Yeah, airline crash.
I'll show you a guy cut in half still alive if you want to see it.
No, that's
all right.
Thank you. No,
I'm telling you, man. They had some stuff, but not enough for a movie.
Nice little fucking, nice little email yesterday.
Not anymore.
With somebody that hit, I guess, the back end of what? The front of a tractor trailer. Someone was texting, and it completely made the impression of the front of the tractor trailer in the vehicle. Like a 90-degree angle was just squished in by the driver's compartment.
You know what?
And then the last picture was the person, and they were cut in half.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
It was an iPhone, and their fucking thing didn't send.
That fucking texting and while you're driving shit, I'm gonna tell you, dude, it's addicting. It's addicting.
And it's worse than drunk driving.
And I have to admit, and it's fucking. I have to throw my phone in the back now, so I don't, do it. It's
you know
so
what the worst part of it is? We talk about this. Like, you'll see if you could get a whole word in without looking up. And not as a game, you just want to get your text done. So
you do this one too.
You hold it up.
You try to do it like in the safe way, but it's
you realize you're weaved out of your lane, and you fucking jam on the brakes. It's got to be so many accidents. It's the fault of pedestrians who think they have the right of way. And they don't understand that I'm not paying attention to the road sometimes. Yeah, don't step in front of my moving vehicle.
Don't fucking just think I see you, motherfucker. You got to be careful.
Manhattan, first of all, you don't have the right of fucking way. If that thing says red, don't walk shit, don't fucking walk. And if there's traffic where I have to stop before I enter the intersection, but I still have a green light, don't fucking walk in front of me, because the second it clears out in front of me, I'm going. And now you're in front of my car, you're fucking me up. I hate that. They all start crossing. Well, how about the guy that crosses because he's got enough room? I'm coming up to the intersection. He crosses against the light, and another person behind him isn't even looking, just as a sheep, follows him. Bam! Oh, I lay on the horn, and I keep gassing it towards him, and then jam on the brakes. I just love looking at that face like, I'm going to be hit.
Everyone's just staring at you.
Fuck them.
No, I mean, everyone in the studio, everyone's just staring at you.
I'm absolutely on his side. I'm just listening to him run down these cocksuckers.
Everyone's just staring at you.
How about the woman that leads with her baby carriage?
That is
I've seen that many times. You would never dare. It's like, you're going to fucking, I'm going to kill your baby, and I'm going to be fucked up for the rest of my life.
Bitch.
Or I've seen people cross where there's a truck blocking the view. They'll cross when the light is just turning green for traffic to go, thinking, I'm already in the crosswalk, so people are going to stop for me. And meanwhile, the person next to the semi can't see them crossing in front. It's a blind spot. What, Jimmy? What's the matter?
No, I'm enjoying this.
No. I hate pedestrians.
He's insane. But it's just, it's funny. It's like we all agree,
like, but it's
just
the
one time, this motherfucker in Cleveland, he didn't look this way. I'm telling you, he walked across the street.
I get very impassioned about driving.
I'm the same. I'm like so on your side. It's just pedestrians not thinking that people. I have the right of way.
Yeah,
it's like you're out of your mind.
This ain't California where people stop and wave you on. I hate that. Give pedestrians the right of way. Like, in any situation, they have the fucking right of way. If they step into a crosswalk, it doesn't matter what the fuck it is, where you are, you got to stop in California.
Like, you'll be dead. The fucking arrogance is death.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
1 out of 3. people killed in traffic accidents are pedestrians in New York City.
Faces of death. How about the little fat lady that tried to beat the train across the tracks?
Oh, that's real.
And got hit. And
that might have been actual.
And flew and hit the camera.
I keep telling you, they got real footage. They just didn't have enough, so they had to fucking spice it up with all that fake shit.
I don't think the original has any real footage in it. Maybe one or two.
Right.
The original almost has none.
They wish they had more stuff, because it was before video cameras, before we were all filming all this shit.
Like,
we're going to break.
The plane crash where all the bodies roll, that's like real news footage.
Sure. Colin Quinn, Caroline's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 212-757-4100. Patrice O'Neal, Bananas Comedy Club, Hasbrook Heights, tonight and tomorrow.
And maybe, one of the listeners could send Danny a link to that video Colin was.
I'm sure they're trying already. When we get back, a guy calls 911 to jerk off. It's a great story. We'll do it next. Stay there. Caroline's, I said
Sunday,
that. I said Sunday. You're going to sell them all out. And breaking news, Colin Quinn wants a purple light. We got to discuss this a little bit on the show. I was with you until the purple light.
Why not?
We have a problem with the pedestrians trying to cross the street as we're trying to make our right turns here in Manhattan. And I was agreeing with Colin, the system is fucked up. And then Colin goes, we need a purple light. A fourth light, a purple light.
A pedestrian purple light. Or a purple light for the cars making a right turn. Because I had to listen to these suburban drones hammering away at the poor pedestrians. And I was like, you know what? New York is kind of a pedestrian city.
It really is.
Do what I do. Ride the fucking train and ride the fucking bus.
You ride the bus?
No, stop it.
I ride the bus and the train every day.
You don't ride a bus.
You're a fucking bag lady. What's wrong with you?
You live here.
Show us your bus pass.
It's not a bus pass, it's a Metro card, you silly goose.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know, because I don't ride the buses. I do the cabs in the subway, but not a bus.
Well, I won't take a bus.
This one's on a bus, too. Hey, can I ask you guys a question?
That's what I want to fucking sit in.
What happened the other day? I was watching online, and there was an incident where the show ended early, and I saw my girl Stalker Patty was in here.
Oh.
What happened that day in the train?
I think that was Sandy Kane.
Management.
Sandy Kane was in here with
a tranny.
Management got scared and just got...
Sandy was Twato making an ugly appearance?
Yeah.
They got their nose into our fucking business.
Yeah, we wanted Patty to blow Bobo.
I don't know, something was going to happen.
Spit on his dick.
Patty was going to do it?
No one was going to do it in the end, because they were all creeped out by Bobo's penis. But management doesn't understand how this shit works. They should just stay down the fucking hall and let us do our thing.
Pig snout.
Yeah.
His penis looks like a pig's snout. It does. It's horrible.
Not a good dick.
Hey, we got a guy calling 911 to jerk off. You want to hear this?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why. That's
How did
a very
he know
good question.
Does he just do it until his
He needed a
chick
fucking
answers,
live fucking voice. He figured out the operator was good enough.
Call 911.
You got a nice butt? Huh?
Tell me your name, maybe we can talk more, but if you don't tell me your name, I'm hanging up.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hear me.
Hear me.
You heard it? Are you in pain, sir? What's your emergency? What a creep.
What a great idea.
Baby.
What the fuck? He's just watching. He's not saying anything. I guess just him knowing she's listening.
Is this illegal?
What the hell was that? Was that the load?
That was the load, I think.
All right.
That's it, really. It's quick, but...
He just jerks off to nobody talking on the other end. I thought maybe she would, you know...
And she let it stay on, too.
I'm sure they
got
get
evidence.
Got his number.
He got arrested, that guy.
I think it's evidence that Steve's doing a shabby job producing this motherfucker.
What?
Well,
I don't think we need any evidence.
That's not breaking news. That's not breaking news, my friend. Let's go to Boston. A very good observation coming in from Boston. What's up, Boston?
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hi, Opie.
Hey.
I was just curious. I was interested because Patrice was all upset about shooting people in an airport in a video game. but he's totally ready to run down a pregnant woman and her freaking baby in a crosswalk.
No, I'm not ready to run it down. I mean,
So that was stupid of the woman to put her stroller out
That's
first.
propaganda, what you're saying. I said they come out. I hate when women stick their babies out. I didn't say I want to hit.
That is pretty sick.
And then I didn't say they was pregnant. This guy just...
He's fucking it all up.
He completely Glenn Beck me.
He did fuck you over there.
Yeah, Jesus.
Gotta appreciate Glenn Beck, though, don't you?
He's a raving lunatic. I do like him, man. And Lou Dobbs couldn't take it no more. He got the fuck out of here.
He's out of the game.
He fucking said, fuck all that
This
bullshit.
fucking news war.
It does fuck with it fucks with your soul if you got one.
Well, I got some inside info on Lou Dobbs. Should we go with it? That he's starting a radio career.
How do you know?
Because Black Earl called me and said, I have an opportunity to work for Lou Dobbs' radio show. But we don't
have a radio show?
I don't know.
He already does, I think.
Okay.
He has one here.
Where?
On
Sirius
XM?
Because you never know what to believe with Black Earl.
He's the one wiping boogers under your fucking console.
Oh, Jesus. Let's not get back into that.
People are wiping boogers under the console?
Fuck, the other day.
I think it was rubber cement.
No, fuck no, it wasn't.
I heard, well, there was a big controversy on Ron and Fez. Perhaps they did like a whole crime scene investigation,
really,
to see where it came from, and apparently it was Dave, Eastside Dave,
not Fezzy,
because it ended up over
sits
there
here,
too.
so that's the only reason I thought it was
fucking
Fezzy.
herpy boogers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was fucking not right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's disgusting.
Bobo's here.
disgusting.
Bobo's here. Okay, good. You've met Bobo before, haven't you?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. I love when Colin meets new people that have been
Colin's a movie
of the
star.
show.
He doesn't need to meet Bobo
Well,
anymore.
Colin was a big fan of the Retarded Laverne and Shirley.
I still love them.
Big fan of Stalker
I still
Patty.
say one of the funniest things of all time was you bringing them at the time when the video musicals was like the hippest game in town. And they brought those two. Oh, Jesus.
Just step all over Colin.
Well,
we got this. You need to be more funny, you. Scott here looks like he's taking a shit in his face.
I'll be honest with you. As sick as you may be, I certainly haven't exactly been on fire today. He's got a good point. I can't argue with you.
Guy just gets a call and he comes in.
What? Are you doing a Colin Quinn impression?
No, just barging guy.
Oh, you're barge in guy.
Here, I barge in. I get a call. I barge in. Get a call. I get a call. A barging guy service.com.
I like that.
My teeth hurt.
Yeah. I like barging guy. That's not a bad idea.
You like the character?
Yeah.
I get a call by bargingguy.com. I just walk in.
I assume
walk in, start yelling.
Little Jimmy Norton. Wasn't your
I just walked in. They called. I just got called in to do just barging on a Formula One race somewhere in San Monaco. I just walked in there, stand right in front of those cars.
He's stepping
They're
all
so
over
afraid of
Colin,
barging
too.
guy. They just drive right by me, and somehow they know it. Those drivers just know it.
I think barging guy's supposed to step all over everything.
I've never hated Jimmy more than this moment.
The brainchild of James Norton, barging guy. You are a douchebag.
I fucking hate you.
It's kind of an interesting character, though.
As a matter of fact, I just got a call to bargain on a UFC event.
I wish you did.
Yeah.
Right hook to your face.
Should we have Bobo go outside the studio and come up with another character that is his own?
I thought barging guy was good.
Barging guy's not bad.
Barging guy was good.
Like getting a voice
He
going.
barged in.
Bobo, we're going to continue the show. Some adults are going to talk. You go outside the studio, and when you have a new character, you raise your hand, and then we'll...
Yeah.
Can I give him a character?
or just come in when you got the character.
Colin?
Can I give him a new one?
Yeah, sure. Oh, fuck.
Okay, go outside with Colin. And,
Oh, no, Colin.
Colin.
Fucking Bobo.
All right, I want to take bets.
Bobo.
Hey, he's going to be racist guy. I know it. I know it.
Fucking
Knowing
hilarious.
He's
man.
hysterical.
Knowing Colin, he's coming in as racist guy. Who wants to take... I'll take some fucking bets right now. Colin can't hear us, right?
No way.
No.
What do you think his character's going to be?
Colin's
giving him a character.
I thought it was
right
going to be somebody to harass me.
Let's see.
Going back to you?
I bet you it's going to be something.
All right, so...
Yeah, it's got to be something.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Racist guy is really funny, though.
Yeah,
Norton.
No, it's got to be...
Fucking Bobo.
Yeah, I'm like getting a voice.
Fucking hilarious.
So I walked up to him out there. I'm like, well, all right, Ope wants to know what your character. He goes, what do you mean? I'm like, the new character you were told to work on. He's like, I'm like, you got to fucking work on a character with the voice. What's the voice? He goes, I'm like, all right, just walk in. Just be bargain guy. Make up a voice. He's like, okay, how was that? I'm like, perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
That's perfect.
Doesn't matter what he said.
Colin is having a tough time telling him who his character is.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because Bobo...
He's giving him a lot of direction.
I guess Colin's hard to understand, too.
Yeah, well, you're gonna... Did Bobo end up working with Joe?
He did, I think, yes.
Yes.
Again, you said
Joe's
Joe,
not
and I was
happy.
thinking who?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Colin's back in studio.
Regular Joe.
All right, so let's get back into this here. So Colin's at Caroline's. You got fucking Patrice at Bananas Comedy Club in Hasbrook Heights, Friday and Saturday, tonight and tomorrow.
And everybody's asking me about Boston. I'll just say a Chicopee in Boston the night after and the 2 nights after Thanksgiving. Everybody wants to know.
Everybody. Every single fucking person.
That's a night after Thanksgiving?
That's Chicopee.
Because I know the
Springfield,
night before
Massachusetts.
Thanksgiving.
That's 2.5 hours from Boston.
Yes, I know. And
That's
Boston
a
is 2 nights
Chinese
after.
restaurant in Chicopee?
Yes.
Colin, are we inviting Bobo in? How does this work? I don't know how you
Ticket
set up
sales
your
are not
character.
good.
Oh.
Does he just
Bobo!
come in, or does he
Wait,
gotta
Bobo
be
has
invited?
something.
I'm
Bobo's
trying to
coming
relate
in.
it to the show.
Oh,
Bobo
okay.
just raised his hand. Bobo...
Go back and look for another Cracker Jack box. Where'd you get your license?
Oh,
I'm mad at pedestrians.
No, you're the mad pedestrian.
I'm the mad pedestrian guy.
No, you're the mad pedestrian.
I'm the mad pedestrian guy. I can't.
The mad pedestrian.
I mean, we're the guys turn an hour trip to Smithtown into a 4-hour trip.
No, you're the pedestrian. You're not the driver. You're complaining now that it's taking 4 hours to drive somewhere.
You did it totally
the pedestrian.
wrong.
Oh, sorry, I heard it different.
You blithering bull.
I'll go to the pedestrian, right? So where'd you get your license? You know, hey, can't you see the frickin' light?
That's it.
Hey, see the frickin' light? That light is red. You're not fit. If you don't follow that, your face will turn red.
Thank you.
Go on.
That's good.
Right.
Bobo, he beeped at you, too, for no reason.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna have to report you. You're gonna have to do some serious green there.
And a boy. I like it.
Hey, Bobo, who you like? You doing the Meisner technique? Who are you looking at?
You're turning your head, looking
No,
at.
I'm trying to imagine be pissed off at the guy right next to me.
Oh,
that
right.
stopped.
Okay.
Cool.
Fair enough.
But you're a pedestrian.
Yeah, we're probably crossing, and the car's probably headed.
Why
this
would
way.
you stand there, turn your head to the left at a 90-degree angle, and yell at somebody?
Exactly.
When you're a
Because
pedestrian, you
it's
could
that
just turn your
turn.
body.
But it's that turn of the, when they're turning on the right, on the green light.
Yeah, but he
I
can
don't know
turn
what-
his body.
I don't know what this Smithtown thing came in.
I know, he's driving out to fucking Suffolk
I
County.
know I messed up the roll. I thought
That's a long walk, by the way.
I thought you said mad at pedestrian.
Manhattan
No,
to
you're
fucking
mad at the driver.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about me mad
Okay,
at the
wait a
driver.
minute. Take a deep breath and get into character of pedestrian mad at the driver.
Here it is. You're stepping off the crosswalk, right?
Yeah.
And a driver comes up and he wants to make a turn, and he cuts right in front of you and turns in front of you and almost hits you with his SUV mirror.
Excuse me, sir. Don't you know there's no right turn on reds? I can't believe you.
No. Hey, dummy. I have a green light.
Oh.
You have a go. See, we're parallel to each other.
That's fucking.
I want to make
that's
a
too
right,
difficult.
I want to make a right-hand
You're
turn.
being too.
Yes.
That's way. Are you fucking You're talking to Bobo.
This has to be factual.
You have no patience.
There's no continuity to this scene.
Bobo, you almost get hit by a car that ran a yellow light. And you was crossing the street.
Yes. But I didn't run a red light.
The vroom machine almost hit you.
Sir, what the heck are you blind? Can't you friggin' see? I'm trying to cross now.
The turn, move.
I'm trying to cross right now. You can't see me crossing.
Oh, hey, microphone.
Yeah, exactly. You're very
You can't
method.
friggin' see me crossing. Is that SUV so tall you can't friggin' see me?
But he actually
tall.
he keeps
That was a
driving
comment
though.
on, yeah.
Hey, can't you friggin' see? Are you drunk or something? Oh, let me bring out my breathalyzer.
Why would you have a breathalyzer, angry pedestrian guy?
I don't know. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Oh, see? There you go, you fucking. There you go, fucking cocksucker.
He shut me right the fuck
Exactly,
up.
it's figurative.
He's just saying hypothetically.
Does anyone else have a character for Bobo? Patrice or
trying to think.
Anthony?
How about
Well, no, you got to do it outside the studio. We got to try to figure this shit out.
Yeah, then we got
the
to
best
figure
part.
out. Don't say who you are.
All right, Jimmy's...
We have to guess your character.
Right, Jimmy.
Remember that, Bobo. Don't come in and say, I'm this guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're going to ruin it.
Fucking genius.
So now Jimmy is giving him another character.
Look at Colin.
Colin is disgusted with this. Not in a disgusting way, just disgusted.
I was disgusted that I couldn't. I was trying to think of a better character.
A better character.
Get it in here.
I like angry pedestrian guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
All
Bobo.
right. Yeah. Bobo's coming back in.
Bobo. Is he not come in guy? Oh, no, shut up. Don't say who you are. Go ahead.
Hey, Opie, I got a microphone in my pants. I want to suck your microphone in your pants.
I got somebody.
That's the worst interpretation. He was supposed to just come in and tell Opie he wanted to suck his cock.
Are you kidding?
I'm like, you're a gay guy. Just hit on everybody. Tell Opie you want to suck his cock.
Why would you say something about a microphone?
No, because Opie's...
Double entendre.
Yeah.
Double entendre.
Yeah. All right, it went over the heads.
All right, Patrice has got one.
Deca entendre. I didn't get it at all.
No, it was horrendous.
All right. Patrice is out there coaching young Bobo into a new character. So when he comes in, you will hear Bobo as a character, and then we have to guess. You play along at home. Try to guess what character Bobo is portraying when it comes in.
All right, Patrice is working.
Yeah, Patrice is,
But
good.
Patrice tends to over-explain. He'll be out there for 10 minutes.
Really? You think?
It's like, shouldn't it just be quick? You're this guy, and then he's got to think about the material himself.
Yeah.
But
Patrice just likes having an audience. He's just going to talk to Bobo for the next hour.
Exactly.
he's out there.
Bobo's going to be this next stupid barbecue.
Here we go.
Patrice
is walking back
Patrice
in.
is back in.
Bobo's here. He's getting on mic.
All right, here's
Bobo. A brand new character. We don't know who it is. Let's see if we could guess.
Hey, I had to take out of my busy schedule. Why the heck is everybody pissed off at me?
Steve C?
No, they're pissed off at me. I get every white guy calling my number.
White guy's calling his number.
Oh my God! What happens? What happens in the translation?
I get emails all the time.
From white guys?
Yeah, they're all afraid of me.
Oh, I got it. Go ahead. I know who it is.
I know who it is too.
All afraid of me. I get mail addressed to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
I got it.
It's death threats.
Wow, you're
Keith Robinson.
You're Keith Robinson. Yeah.
No, Keith Robinson does not live there. That's not his address.
Oh, it's not? Really? We thought it was.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You should obviously know what address that is.
Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm sure they're going to know yours, too.
Way to go, Patrice.
My name, you should have just said, it rhymes with Papak Floflama, you fucking asshole. He just said 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Well, where is that?
He pulls out some fucking genius shit. He goes, hey, ass face, it was hypothetical.
Yeah.
Then he goes, 16 Pennsylvania Avenue, because you guys don't get the fucking fact that I'm the president. Bunch of boobs.
Yeah, because he gets emails from people that hate him.
Yeah, they hate me. They say, "Hey, you, why don't you change your attitude toward me? I'm freaking down on my luck here, and you want to tax my ass off?"
Who's Anthony? Barack Obama?
That's Anthony.
That's my guess. It's Barack Obama.
Well,
I don't know.
Barack Obama?
Yeah.
But
why would you be
mad
down
that
on your
he's going to
luck?
have his
No, I said the guy. I said.
No.
What?
No, he's saying I got.
What?
No, I got.
What?
No, I got. I got a message. I got a letter from somebody complaining about being down on their luck.
Oh, it was a letter?
Yeah, complaining that complaining
about what?
And do you see how he's sticking out his stately chest?
Yes.
He has a stately chest now.
Defending his point.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
See, he tries to do his own voice now. The lying is done.
His hook stinks.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, Bobo. Let's get him out of here.
There you go, Bobo.
We'll bring him back for another character in a little while.
Yeah, try to think up one of your own and just come in.
Oh, why would he do that?
That was pretty
Don't
good.
be barge in guy again, though.
Brother Weeze is outside the studio. Where's the Weeze, man?
Oh, yes. I saw him.
Do you think Bargain Guy was a good character?
What? I like Bargain. You like Brother Weeze? Have you been on Brother Weeze's
Is he,
show?
Oh, no.
An inductee?
Where's he?
There he is.
Are you intimidated?
There he is.
He just got into the Radio Hall of Fame last night. You know Patrice O'Neal?
Yeah, yes.
You know Colin Quinn?
Patricky.
He might not remember he was on once with me. You might have been with me. We were in Montreal.
Oh, okay, yeah, for the comedy festival.
Go ahead.
No, I don't remember.
Which one? You want to go?
Yeah, take a
No,
seat.
no. He said he's good.
Yeah.
We were just getting into some Obama stuff, I guess. I don't even know.
Obama, yeah, Bobo was trying to be Obama, and we couldn't figure it out.
Well, I went to dinner with Weeze last night. It was very interesting that you're sort of losing a little faith in the Obama man, right?
Hold on. The deal is, you see, of course, I've lost a lot of faith in Obama. I'm a bleeding heart liberal. I campaigned for Obama. I will fight for Obama. But what I told people before the election even happened, ugly conservatives, teabaggers, and these 9/12 morons that might be in the room right now, I don't even know. But these kind of people, I will fight till the end, bro.
Right.
Even though Barack Obama isn't delivering for the liberals. The truth of the matter is Barack Obama isn't even a liberal. So we've lost faith.
Of course, he's
but
a
the reason
socialist.
I will fight against them is because the people that fight against Barack Obama, that think all these ridiculous things that he isn't, like a liberal and a socialist, those are words that the right uses to scare the idiots. Socialist. We should be so lucky to be socialists. Get lucky.
Why?
Yeah.
Why be lucky to be socialist, though?
Well, first of all, you don't have to worry about it because I'm pretty sure you got deep pockets.
Exactly, but let me tell you something. The American system of capitalism gave me the opportunity to do that. Why should I then have to dish out what I earned to help bring people up as Obama?
Well, first of all, that wouldn't be not a brotherly or a Jesus type thing to do.
No,
but second
I'm taking that out of it. But no, I already am, by the way, because I'm taxed up the fucking ass.
Whoa, I forgot where I was. I don't get to do fuck radio. Yeah, that's fun. You're not taxed as much as when there was at one time 90% tax on rich people. In a very, very long ago.
There was also black and white drinking fountains, so
exactly.
You know, called the good old days.
By the way, I like that. But you know who changed that about the black and white drinking fountains? Liberals, my brother. Liberals were on the right side of every single argument.
Were is a great word you use
when
there.
did it change? When did it change?
Both parties have changed over the years, but I think it changed somewhere in the 70s, 80s. Liberal became something more than just social causes. It became this intrusion into America's life of too much government, and it's left us. I don't know.
But
when they became the language police, when they became the repressive language police that they always hated in the conservatives.
It was more humanity, and now labels take the humanity out of everything. Liberals aren't what liberals are what people used to be, just like do the right thing. That's why people who supposedly voted for Obama this past thing, and this is where I was upset about this whole thing, is that I want to see the white people that
dead.
No.
Oh, sorry, I just assumed.
No, I want to see the white people. My thing where how it's easy to be gay now, meaning back in the day a gay guy, but like I'm looking at Brother Weeze's hands, his tattoos. Those are tattoos you can tell. Before tattoos, before a bitch had her little flower on her ankle and shit. So what I'm saying is, I would have loved to meet the white people or have a historical base of white people who were those helping the cause before it was cool to fucking be
helping the cause
to be a good white person. So what I'm saying is, before it was a human thing. Now, being a liberal is easy. Being a conservative is easy. You just have to follow the fucking rule of what it is. It's all corny. It's all fucking corny now. It's not legitimate shit.
I think when you were that white person that was marching with blacks in Selma,
you were doing some shit.
Then you were making a statement. Now it's like there's a bunch of followers and they can't even see who the leader is.
Some fucking 95-year-old dyke? Can you imagine talking to a 95-year-old dyke?
Who are they talking about?
Janet Reno.
I'm just saying a woman.
Like she went through some shit.
Right, who did something when it was dangerous.
I met her at the speakeasy, and we had to go to some city hotel to eat some box.
I just want to say something to Brother Anthony over there, because you see, this is the same crap I run into all the time. When he started switching over about how liberals are a different situation now with the parties. When I argue strictly liberal and conservative.
Okay.
Fuck the parties. I don't want to know about Democrat and Republican, because people bring up this crap about the Democrats were the right-wingers a bunch of years ago, and it did switch over. I ain't talking about any of that. Liberals are the people that got everything that we have now that we think is good, even to Medicare, Social Security, blacks and whites being able to get married, women being able to vote. That's all liberal causes. And the people, let me just finish this. The people that fought against that crap are conservatives. Your Glenn Becks and these cocksuckers all getting people to run to Washington with Barack Obama painted up like Hitler and the Joker. Fucking assholes.
It was okay when Bush was painted like that?
Yeah, you know why? Because you're full of shit, Anthony. Bush was painted like that for 2 seconds. They didn't have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people in Washington spurned on by radio assholes, and that's where it all came from. 100%. These people didn't show up on their own. They were pushed. And sure, 2 people thought Bush was Hitler. Nowhere near. 2 people.
It was so accepted to badmouth George Bush. And believe me,
where'd you hear it? Where'd you hear it?
For 8 fucking years.
Where did you? I'm asking you
everywhere.
Where?
CNN.
Fuck you.
MSNBC, NBC, CBS, everywhere but Fox, who is obviously biased. Right.
Obviously.
I know. I'm
nice
not
move.
arguing
They
that
just
point.
pulled a couple days ago.
And
that's
by the
how
way,
they do.
Higher rated than any of those other.
Big fucking deal.
I'm just
do you want to compare their ratings to the 3 you call the liberal TV? ABC, CBS, NBC. Fox got a pimple, my brother.
Yeah, well, that's because it's cable. It's killing MSNBC and it kills CNN.
Good for them. Because why? Because it's the truth.
Because they're talking about what people
bullshit. They're idiots.
You can't deny that the media. How about this black professor that just punched this white woman in the face?
I don't know
Where
about
is
this
it?
shit.
Because of course you don't know that. No, because it's not in the papers. It's not been in the papers.
Well, you know about it somehow.
Yeah, it was on NewYorkPost.com. covered it.
That's it. Why did the New York Post put it? Well, it's probably in the paper.
It's not in the paper. It might have been in for one day.
Post?
No, it might have been in for one day, but it's not in. It was not in the Daily News. No, you cannot deny that the media is overwhelmingly liberal and overwhelmingly left, especially when dealing with race.
Okay, let me ask you this: if that's the truth, why do you think it is? You think there's a meeting somewhere?
I'll tell you where it is. No, it's an unspoken thing. It's an unspoken thing. It is white elitism. It is white elitism who don't want to deal with the fact that blacks are angry with white people because it somehow makes them feel guilty. It's white elitism. That's exactly what it is.
That's what the liberal media is?
Yes.
The liberal media is worried about the black folk are pissed about and we don't want to admit
They're the same ones that write
fucking thing.
They're the same ones.
That's a big issue.
They're the same ones that are afraid to put a black criminal in a commercial. They're the same ones that are afraid to say the word black because they're afraid when they say it, the ugly way they feel about it is going to come out.
They're not afraid.
Of course they are.
It's not about fear. Why would anybody? Listen. Why would the people who run the world be afraid of what they are?
It's afraid of an acknowledgement because they don't want to deny what they are. People don't want to admit that they're fucking living a white privileged life. They don't want to acknowledge that, so they gloss it. They're not afraid of being hurt, but they're afraid of the honest admission. Like, yeah, black people are fucking angry at us. They want to just fucking gloss it over and pretend it doesn't exist.
So can I ask you why? What is the catalyst for the anger with Obama? Is it racial?
You mean on my side? I don't understand what you're saying.
No.
Why do I think teabaggers don't like Obama?
Why do you think teabaggers? Yes.
Well, I don't want to get into this fight in here, but there's no doubt in my heart that the people I saw at that 9/12, and by the way, if anybody went to my little website, Wheeze.com, there's a video of these fucking morons talking about the czars. Because they learned from Glenn Beck, who's a genius, that Barack Obama's got czars, and that's some scary socialist communist shit. These people were interviewed, interviewed at the 9/12 Teabagger Moronic March, and they were talking about these czars and stuff, and the person doing the interview and said, do you know what that is? And did you know Bush had czars? Maybe more. No, we didn't know that. They don't know half of this bullcrap. What they do know, sorry, my man, I do believe there's a ton of racism involved in here. Because when this I'll tell you something real quick. Give me a second. Where I work, like where you work here, bunch of radio stations, there's a conservative talk show host 2 doors down. I hate the motherfucker, you understand? This guy's on the radio every day spewing what I believe is hate. And when Barack Obama, listen to this. When Barack Obama became president, in 3 weeks, this dude put out Fubo T-shirts and Fubo stickers. Fuck you, Barack Obama. Look, check this out.
But hold on. But the arrogance of the left
To think, hold on. To think that anybody who goes with conservatives or went to those tea parties was led and pushed, whereas liberals. There's a real intellectual arrogance with liberals, and I want to know, where was the media attacks? These are people who just don't want to pay higher taxes. Where was the same mockery of the fucking Code Pink protesters, or gay rights protesters, or illegal immigrant protesters?
Why should I mock gay rights protesters? I don't get. Why should I mock that?
Doesn't it bother you, though, that the media would choose...
I think it's a good thing.
How could you say it's not a bias when the media would choose to just openly mock these people who are protesting because they really just didn't want, and they're having town hall meetings? The media was mocking them.
Talk about town hall meetings. Let's talk.
Why was the media mocking them and not the other groups?
Because they're mockable. The motherfuckers at that 9/12 thing were pushing. I mean, you deny this fact. Look, this comes from my heart. I fight this because I bleed for people. Think whatever you want. This is not a team I signed up for because I think it's cool. We're the dickheads. We're the ones in my city. There's zero liberal talk. And you can hear Beck, Savage, Hannity, or all this. You understand? So people don't even get to hear the shit I'm saying to you now. And I don't do it on the radio, by the way. People are probably turning your show off.
I was going to say, thanks for doing it on ours.
Why is there no liberal talkers? In all honesty, they tried Air America. They tried Air America. It's you know radio better than any of us. It's built on fucking making money. And if people aren't tuning in, if liberals are coming off as pompous and self-righteous and whiny, people don't want to listen to that.
Here's the deal. I hate to say this, but I told Hillary Clinton to her face when Air America was on with Al Franken. And by the way, I hate that Randy Rhodes broad. I mean, I'm a huge liberal looking for a champion. I can't stand the broad. This Lynn Samuels is probably a friend of your guys, is on the one liberal channel right now on Sirius, and she hates Barack Obama, so the liberals freak out. But when you say why we mock, is your question why do we mock the teabaggers? What's a distinct question?
How can you deny the bias of the media when you look at the way they handle those protests and when you look at the way they handle other protests, whether it's anything you want to name?
Let me quick ask you a question. How did the media handle the teabaggers that you're bitching about?
It was constantly confronting them. The reporters
calling them racist. Also,
and
where did you see that? Where'd you see that?
CNN, every network, MSNBC.
What? Okay, those are two. What else? Well,
every place I saw them.
You didn't see it on ABC, CBS, and NBC. Oh. That's the part of the liberal media that you guys talk about. That's bullshit. They report news, and if conservatives, let me finish. When conservatives don't like the news, the way that's why Fox exists.
That's not true. It's just not the truth. Okay. I'm watching this media blackout. I'm telling you, I'm watching there's a media blackout on the fact that a black Columbia University professor punched his white female coworker in the face while they were having an argument at a bar about race and white privilege.
By the way, I did read it on my BlackBerry when it happened, but I'm sure it'll be out. Fox will put it out, and everybody will have it.
Imus? Every network showed Imus every 30 seconds. When there was a noose, a black female professor at Columbia University found a noose, which is a symbol of black lynchings. It was front page news in the Daily News. Front page news for the Post. Fat Nick. They beat up these three
black... The Post? Front page news on the Post? The Post is a right-wing newspaper.
I understand it's all my Murdoch, but I'm saying Fox is not even covering this one.
Why? That's a great... Why
because when it comes to race, they're all phony. The Drudge Report had it up, and it's gone. All of them.
What's going on?
They didn't kill Jesse Jackson. They showed Jesse Jackson's clip about Barack Obama. I want to rip his balls off. He's talking down to niggas. They didn't show him say he's talking down to niggas. They could have killed Jesse Jackson with that, and they didn't.
Well, where'd you see it?
You might have seen it one time. When you see something one time,
CNN a few times.
It was not. Come on, they didn't play that the way they played Don Imus. You know that.
Don't be stepping up with honesty.
They didn't kill them with it the way they kill fucking Imus with his joke, because for some reason it is uncomfortable.
Can I say why though? It's when a white guy does something racial out in public, the I don't know, white meat or whatever you want to call it, they vilify them like they vilified Imus and they vilified Michael Richards
sure.
To say this is the lion shit. To say here he is. This is the motherfucker that's racist.
Yes.
Like I said, we all believe racism to exist. I don't like talking about it no more because I can't find one. Unless some white guy fucks up and says nigga by mistake or Michael Richards goes on a rant. That's when I see a racist.
But I'm saying,
they vilify him to go, there he is, it's not us.
Exactly what I'm saying. You're saying exactly what I am saying. It's a bunch of white people spanking certain white people. They're not dealing with race honestly because they're afraid of being exposed. Politically correct people are not afraid of being misconstrued. They're afraid of being exposed.
Which was a ploy to remove. Look, if white people can't have fun, nobody can. It was a ploy to stop the word nigger. It was a ploy to stop using the word nigger anywhere. If white people can't say nigger, nobody can say nigger. White people can if they want to. Black people can.
But they can't. White people are punished by other white people. Take it one step further,
that's where the N-word comes from. Why is it this? It's because white people can't say nigger.
Why they not? They cover black crimes.
N-word.
They cover black.
I have to say fucking N-word.
They cover black crimes, but they don't show black on white crime as hate crime. They won't show the racial component.
They show black on anything crime.
They won't show the racial component. I don't know why they won't do it.
I don't want to be racial anymore about it, because what black people, here's where we fuck up. Anytime somebody black fucks up, we have to defend. It's like they group us all in to where you go, well, Patrice, gee whiz, nigga shot somebody at a gas station. Black people are not allowed to go, fuck that motherfucker. White people get to vilify your villains. We have to fucking defend Michael Vick somehow. When I love dogs.
You don't have to defend him. That's part of
I know I don't. You know what I'm saying?
That's part of a black.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to. But that's the fucking rule.
Right. Like the thing about the black. Can you imagine if a white Columbia professor had punched his black female coworker in the face during a racial argument?
I can't deny any of that. But why we got to be stuck up on just that?
Because I'm talking about the liberal bias of the media, and you're saying it doesn't exist.
You said Fox isn't even doing it.
When it comes to that, nobody touches it.
Well, maybe it's not liberal and conservative.
That is a very, very liberal stance that even Fox won't go near. They had it on Drudge, and they don't touch it. What's that?
Doesn't make any sense.
Why is it?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
All I know is the nigga president had to have a fucking beer with a cop because he said he was an asshole.
But that's, by the way, the second black intellectual in a major institution to have a racial incident.
Well, yeah, he had it. Well, he came out and called the guy an idiot, the cop, right away. But he says let's not rush to judgment over the fucking terrorist that shot up the soldiers.
Because he gets pressed into having his rule. But he should have told that cop, eat my ass. You are an idiot. Because he's the president. Well, that's some of the perks of being the president.
Maybe he should have
suck my dick.
Maybe he should have shut his mouth over that instead of his asshole buddy fucking crying to. I'm sure he was on his fucking phone. Hey, Barack, I got a cop in my house. He's fucking with me. You know, Barack should have kept his fucking mouth shut until the facts came out.
But why? Because I say that even at Fox, they have the same racial discomfort that they do, and the liberal media outlets have become. The problem I have with liberals is they've become the same thought police that they always hated the conservatives for. They've become the same.
But when were the conservatives a thought police? So
when they were fucking
going to understand it.
When they were going after Lenny Bruce in the 50s for criticizing the Catholic Church.
That's conservative.
When they were going after a lot of people for criticizing the church or for criticizing the country, you're considered a communist. I mean, for years and years, the conservatives have been horrible. But you're saying, when did it turn against liberals? And I think when they became the people they hated, which was through the 70s and up into the 80s and now.
Well, I believe that I'm a fucking sick-ass, bleeding-heart liberal, and it's got nothing to do with politics per se, Democrats and Republicans, and I'm never going to be any different. And when I watch Fox or listen to Glenn Beck, if I did it with you, I could point out every hateful fucking lie.
But why is
That's
it hateful?
all I'm telling you.
Why is it not hateful when Oberman's doing it?
I'm going to tell you why. Because it seems to me, and I don't want this argument will go on forever, and I'm fucking your show to death. People hate this shit. I'm telling you, people hate this shit. But listen, why is it hateful? Because it seems that, like, for instance, when Tiller was shot, O'Reilly called Tiller the killer. He's the abortion doctor.
Right.
And, the guy got murdered. And, there's a chance that some friggin' hillbilly cocksucker was watching O'Reilly every night and goes, I'm going to take one for the team. And they went and murdered, went and murdered the friggin' abortion doctor that was working under the law of your country,
That's
right?
exactly what I'm saying right
so
there.
I'll tell you that's why it's hate, bro. That's why.
But it's the
leads
thinking,
to murder.
It's the thinking. Maybe we made each other's point then, because maybe you're saying that was hate, but what I'm saying is that's the thinking for other people's stuff that makes liberals so arrogant.
I don't get
it is the thinking. I'll tell you what. Maybe some cocksucker will watch O'Reilly do that and go and kill him. Whereas a liberal will say, I'm intelligent enough to watch O'Reilly and make the distinction, but the average dumb American isn't. That's the arrogance.
That's where the news fucks up now, because the news is supposed to be telling us something and then back off. They're supposed to say,
right.
3,000 people got shot in Iraq, and then back off. They go, 3,000 people got shot. Oh, shit. Like somebody has an opinion about the news.
They editorialize, yes.
The news it doesn't exist anymore where they just go, even these cornball news shows, like in the morning, there's like a girl going, oh my goodness, do you think that's kind of fucking shitty, don't you think?
I got to address something that we said about hate speech and people, maybe some hillbilly being influenced or something like that. Let's take a bleeding heart liberal that looks at what you call the teabaggers and there's protests that were protesting higher taxes.
If you want to say that.
Well, I do want to say that.
It's bullshit. It's complete fucking bullshit.
Well, okay, and it's bullshit. And now maybe somebody's being labeled as a racist when they're not a racist because of what liberals are saying about them. You're fucking putting labels on people because it's easier than accepting the fact that maybe they're just mad at the way the government is running.
Okay, can I answer?
I am tired of paying the bill for every motherfucker in this country.
But where the fuck were these assholes when George Bush was the president? I didn't see no goddamn teabaggers flooding goddamn Washington, D.C. with pictures of what you said.
There were fucking
bull fucking shit.
A lot of anti-war protests were going on when George Bush showed up. Oh, no, I'm not saying they're bad. Look, hey, I'm not saying it's bad, but they were there. Whenever George Bush showed up at the UN, there were fucking the police had to come out and drove to keep the protesters away from him.
Can I comment, please?
Sure.
Those fucking protests are so different from that teabagger.
How is it different?
I'm going to tell you.
Americans expressing
I will tell you.
their disenchantment with the government. But go ahead.
I'm going to tell you why they're so different. Because those liberals, which, by the way, are far left liberals, those liberals that show up at the UN and stuff, don't have some radio and TV station rallying them up to go. They do it.
Sorry.
Wait, there's a big difference. There's a big difference. They are sincere and maybe wrong, but they show up on their own. But when you got a fucking guy lying about czars and scaring people with socialism, and bro, let me tell you something. I know you guys are intelligent, but that socialism shit is just a knee-jerk word for people to get scared, and there's no truth to it whatsoever. Wait, let me finish. And you can go to if you guys live in New York, go to some socialist professor somewhere, talk to Bernie Sanders. You might know who he is. Bernie Sanders is a senator who's a socialist, a Democratic socialist senator. He will tell you this. All real socialists will tell you this guy isn't anywhere near a socialist, Barack Obama.
But you just said that the anti-war protesters showed up because it's such a subtle thing. People don't realize they're doing it because they wanted to. It was a reaction. They wanted to.
Anybody
and you're saying
only liberals can have grassroots.
And that the TV it's amazing.
Only liberals are allowed to have grassroots.
So cocky because you're just saying it, and it's bullshit.
Just because more people
I'm not a liberal. I'm not led by
just because there's more successful conservative radio and television shows doesn't mean that conservatives can't show up under their own accord. It just so happens, coincidentally, there's more conservative shows. But every time anytime liberals get together, it's grassroots. Anytime conservatives get together, it's fucking clan meeting.
I'll tell you what, Anthony, if you want to work on something called if you want to talk about something called evidence, let's work on evidence. You tell me where these radio or TV shows were that sent people to protest wars and stuff, and I'll show you fucking all kinds of people that sent people to be teabaggers in Washington. Come on, it's ridiculous.
You don't think?
And I'll tell you one last thing.
It's all shitty devices.
How did they show up? They had enough.
That they're pissed off.
Why didn't they show up then when Bush was president?
How did the anti-war people get together?
They just thought of it and just decided to go. That was a reaction. That was grassroots.
But they read each other's mind for the
none of it's real. None of this shit's real. It's not real. It's all bullshit. It's all against the people. This argument or this conversation, liberal, up there, they don't call these motherfuckers Barack. They call him Barry. They don't give a fuck.
Barack Hussein Obama.
He owes favors. He's the fucking. See, this is the thing about the president. If the president can come in in 4 years. Each 4 years, you change the entire infrastructure. Where you come in and go, you know what? War's over, motherfucker. No Afghanistan, no Iraq. Let's just come on. The president is nothing. I don't even understand why he's the figurehead in this. He can't stop anything.
You're right.
The next guy's going to just do the next thing. It's horse shit.
I agree with you on
the liberals have become arrogant, and thought policing, and that's what drives me crazy about anything their ideology, any of their war stances. We've dealt with it as entertainers.
It's amazing.
I watch what Imus got fired for. I watch what black performers don't get fired for. And that's not black people's fault. That's fucking white people who are just targeting other white people because, like, you hit the fucking nail on the head. We're going, that's the one. That's the naughty one, not me. It's all about keeping the focus on the white guilt.
I was upset that black performers didn't immediately stand up for fucking Imus. Immediately.
That's the thought policing shit. That, by the way, Media Matters, that clip was a week old. They were the ones who targeted that. They didn't target Al Roker for doing an epilepsy joke. For doing an epilepsy joke. You understand? Well, he blogged very heavily about Imus getting fired.
He's a militant.
He was very, very vocal about Imus being fired. He was very vocal about Imus being fired.
He's the whitest black guy in town. He's a wonderful fellow.
Exactly. He's not a threat. Of course. But do you understand what I mean? They target the speech they don't agree with. They don't target other speech that they do agree with. They don't target people who ideologically they agree with.
So basically what you're doing is you call people dumb because at the end of the day, I can go, hey, everybody, get together and let's do this. And you're allowed to go no.
Right.
But how can you get mad at Glenn Beck if he can get 50,000 people to go do dumb shit? And, like, say, Janine Garofalo, if she wants to get 50,000 people to go do dumb shit, it's the 50,000 people's fault.
Obama won.
They're fucking stupid for doing what the fuck they're told to do.
All this leading the idiots, all the conservative radio in the world did not prevent Barack Obama from winning the election.
Well, what do you think about that? I'm sure you got an idea. I'll bet you got an idea.
Electronic voting machine.
I'll tell you what it is. More Americans voted for him than McCain. That's what it was. People wanted to change.
Allegedly.
I wanted Obama to win. I wanted the younger guy. No, of course not. I just sit here and talk. I wanted.
But all of a sudden, there's a Republican governor in what's been a Democratic state forever.
It will happen. It will happen. Yes.
White people got fed up.
Yes, the tax and spend.
Wait, hold on.
Same with Jimmy Carter.
Hold on, fellas. Jesus Christ. You want to look back through history? Whenever a new administration comes in, a whole bunch of states flip over. It happens all the time.
I'm not complaining about that.
And the right-wing talkers are all railing about that when they were looking for the Hoffman dude to win in New York 23, and all of a sudden that doesn't mean anything. Where the Democrat, they haven't had a Democrat.
That was such a
there
scam.
You go. There you go.
Come on.
It's
the Democrats and liberals would have been all over that if it was the other way around. That fucking Republican candidate was a Democrat. She was a fucking Democrat.
Well, she was a
and
Republican.
She got thrown out. Some Republican went along with everything Barack said.
Well, listen, there are liberal Republicans, believe it or not, and right and far right.
Liberal Republican. Yeah, she wasn't a moderate. She was.
Well, how'd she get to be a Republican all that time?
Who the fuck knows? It's up there in goddamn cow country. But when the conservatives stepped in. He had fucking his votes were diluted by this woman. She wound up getting
the woman bailed out.
She bailed out. And the percentage of votes she got after she bailed out would have put the conservative guy over the top.
See, baby, you talk about arguing the same way Brother Norton's going. Oh, when the liberals went out and protested the war, they just did it on their own grassroots, sarcastic. And now you're doing the same exact.
Because it's the arrogance of the left that I'm talking about. We've got the issue.
Bro.
It's the arrogant thought policing of the left. I'm telling you, you're asking about liberals. I don't hate liberal ideology. It's something I don't agree with. It's the arrogance, I know what's better for you than you do. I understand the unwashed masses shit that liberals have become, which makes me sick to my stomach, because they're doing the same thing they hated the conservatives for. I dealt with them. I know it when we would do Tough Crowd. The things you could make fun of, the things you couldn't make fun of. If it was a sacred cow of the right, it was okay. You want to shit on Catholicism? Good. And you should be able to. But fucking like Larry David, that little piss drop on the thing of Christ. I would love him to have done that with Muhammad. Never gonna happen. Fucking the phony New York Times wouldn't show that fucking...
Why would he do it to Muhammad? It ain't a good bit. You know, but everyone would be cheering. All the conservatives would be pumping their head.
You understand?
It's not a good bit.
Why isn't it a good bit?
Well, the fucking Muhammad.
Why wouldn't the New York Times...
First of all, I don't know what a picture of Muhammad looks like.
Exactly.
Come on, you know it ain't a good bit.
Why wouldn't the New York Times show that picture that the Danish cartoonist did? Why wouldn't they show that, but they still showed Piss Christ? Why wouldn't any of the New York papers show that? The media completely left it alone.
Why?
They're afraid, because they're afraid of Islam. They're afraid of the violence in Islam, and they won't say it. South Park, one of the only edits they ever did was when they wanted to portray Muhammad, and they said, absolutely not. We won't. They very rarely will.
They had that.
No, they didn't do it. And they came out and they gave this statement. Because of recent world events, they won't even name Islam.
So they're more afraid of Islam than they are of right-wing Christians.
There you go.
They're afraid. By far, of course they are. Of course.
I am.
Terrified. The way they shit all over Christianity, they're much more afraid of Islam.
Yeah, I don't know.
Much more afraid. Right-wing Christians,
though.
every newspaper that would never print that Danish cartoon.
But who's holding the strings that says that they're not allowed to do that?
Good question.
I don't think the editor gives a fuck.
The editor does care.
Wait, no, who's the higher that's saying that's wrong?
We as a society, our whole
as a group,
our whole fucking way of life is afraid of offending Islam.
Of a guy running in with a bomb.
More so than offending Christianity or any other religion.
Christianity is safe to make fun of compared to the other, especially compared to Islam.
The retribution is fucking tragic.
Well, you guys are the fucking poster childs for you don't fuck with Christianity.
Yeah, well, we didn't say
that's not true at all. We shit all over Islam. We shit all over Christianity. We shit all over.
No, but I'm saying no. You're not saying you.
We didn't say it's absolute.
Not saying you're hypocrites. I'm saying that you lost your jobs because Christians band together and got you fucking fired.
No, we didn't. We lost our jobs because the company that sanctioned the contest fucking backed out.
Because what?
Bill Donahue.
Pressure from...
Absolutely. I don't fault Bill Donahue. I don't fault Al Sharpton either. I don't fault Sharpton and Jesse Jackson for getting Imus fired. I fault fucking Les Moonves for buckling when he didn't have to. I fault the fucking companies for buckling because they think it's Selma in 1960
but who is
and it's going to be a boycott that's going to hurt.
It's ultimately... this is what I'm trying to get back to, is human. All these labels, it's about humans being liars. It's about lying. If people didn't lie, then we wouldn't be pointing our fingers at this one or that one. The New York Times guy is going by the fact that we all are liars right now. Anthony, to me, look, and fucking
Colin?
Yeah, Colin. Somebody Colin's back here yawning. Poor Colin.
Me and Colin are playing hangman.
Anthony and Colin what, bro?
Colin's thinking he left his Bengay at home. He's getting tired. I'm saying at the end of the day, I'm giving Colin you credit because at least we can have racial conversations. Everybody thinks just because you talk race that you're racist.
I know.
People could just be racial and get it out just so we're not as led around by these discussions about who's doing what and who's afraid. Why the fuck would it's the Rush Limbaugh thing? He can't buy a fucking football team. The motherfucker that owns the Pittsburgh Steelers never owned a slave, nigga. So Rush Limbaugh is the racist, but these old white dudes that own football teams aren't. Fucking the Dallas Cowboy motherfucker, that Texas oil baron, he loves black people. Like, I'm just saying,
Mark Schott was able to own a fucking baseball team.
Exactly. Like, so that's what I don't want to. I don't want to be a fucking slave to the fact that you're going to tell me who the villains are and this and that. Yeah, let's have real conversations.
We're having one right now.
Fucking Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh's the villain. I'm not defending him, but you're going to tell me these other what? Rush Limbaugh's going to get in the NFL and go, I'm going to try to win a game with all white players. Like, get the fuck out of here. He's as racist as anybody else who I can't prove it.
Listen, it's true.
Fuck out of here, man.
It's true. White people are stereotyping black people and they're racist. Maybe you'd like to look on Maury right now.
5 babies DNA test.
Let me just get one.
Can I just finish my thought on there? The reason is people are afraid of Islam. I would be too. I'm not saying that they're dumb to be afraid of Islam. What bothers me is the fucking phony attacks on other religions, and they won't come out and say, we won't show that cartoon because we're afraid of a suicide bomber coming in, which is the reality. And I wouldn't fault them for that. I'm not saying I'm ballsy, but there were people that quit. I think it was the New York Press or the Village Voice because they wouldn't show that cartoon.
Village Voice.
It was one of the Voice people. The reporters were quitting because the paper fucking copped out. They would not address Islam honestly, and they won't just say we're afraid of them because they react really violently. They attack right-wing Christianity all the time, and they should.
But let me just say one last thing about this liberal conservative shit. And I know I ain't sinking crap in with you dudes. Here's the deal, bro. You know, since Barack Obama has been the president, and before in history, there are radio stations. I'll just use Rush Limbaugh as for instance. Rush Limbaugh has a show. He did it with Bill Clinton. That's how he became famous, Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh has 3 hours a day, every single day, and his whole mission is to bring down Barack Obama. That's what the show is, 100%. I get his emails every day, Jim. I'll get his emails every single day. I'll show them to you.
I thought they had a fairness doctrine thing.
No, that was the liberals crying because people don't want liberal radio, so they were like, well, if they get it, we should have it. They don't want the fairness doctrine anywhere else. They don't want it in sports. They don't want it anywhere else, but they want it with talk radio where people are expressing opinions because people didn't want to hire liberal talkers. So like, well, how can we get in there? Oh, let's make it a fucking like the government mandated thing. It was bullshit.
By the way, the fairness doctrine was in existence once, then it was taken away.
It should be.
When I was on the radio, if you had a dude on, you had to have the other dude on. If you talked about one side, you had to talk about the other side, which in all honesty will make for a smarter populace. But in the meantime, you got a bunch of radio shows that dedicate their shows to bringing down your president. That never ever happened in the day, ever.
They're all getting, the thing is this, you know the fairness doctrine, come on.
Forget the fairness doctrine.
Like that, it's all based on
rating.
Rush probably wanted Obama, and this is how dumb the Democrats are.
I hear you.
This is how dumb they are. Obama addressed Hannity, and he addressed fucking Rush by name, like they're Republican Party. They're just talkers. He was harsher with Rush Limbaugh than he was with Ahmadinejad, or fucking anything that's going on in the Middle East. He had harder words for Rush Limbaugh.
That's because some people believe that diplomacy might be a good thing. I know you guys don't on the right. You'd rather bomb every Muslim off the planet.
Not true at all. Bullshit. Not true at all. I'm all for diplomacy.
Then what's wrong with diplomacy?
Nothing, but I'm saying Obama reached his hand out to a guy who said that he wants Israel wiped off the face of the map, and Israel, if we don't do something, is going to attack Iran.
I will say something about the Muslim community in this country. There's some silent motherfuckers. See, here's the thing about other groups. Black people every group has the other group in it that will say, we're not associated with that motherfucker.
Yes.
Now,
I got bad
here's the thing. Wait a minute. Here's the thing. In England, it's harder to be that racist in England against Muslims because they live with the community like fucking Puerto Ricans live with people in New York.
Not in my fucking
Here, fucking Muslims, if Muslims start running around bombing malls and doing all that goofy shit they do in England and Israel, bad things are going to happen to all Muslims. Yeah. So if they can differentiate between the ones that we go, them, which is what niggas had to do and Asians had to do, where if black people start flying planes and the shit, most likely it'll be those black people not, here we go with this shit here.
But mum's the word.
Because Islam is very peaceful. It's a very peaceful fucking religion.
Right, Patrice, wait. I just want to tell you something, because this is what happens on the radio. Patrice just said you don't see the Muslim coming out speaking against, correct? And you just say that?
Well, in terms of saying, but on the streets too, Brother Weeze, on the streets, if you ask a Muslim, what do they think? They go, well, you know, it's a thing that we have to do what we, you know.
That guy just
never like, fuck him. Never like, fuck that dude for blowing up shit.
Bro,
ever.
Listen, this is what I want to say. Just yesterday on MSNBC, they had a Muslim broad, who's some professor at some big school here in this country, that was up screaming against the Muslims. And she's a deep Muslim studier and knows the religion and the whole deal. And she wants more people to come out. But she was up there for 15 minutes as a Muslim, denouncing the Muslims, the violent Muslims, and the Muslim extremists. Because a lot of people in this country, and I'm not going to say hillbilly,
but look at the point. Look at the point you're making, though.
Muslims are Muslims.
Made the point.
You're just
she
making
wants more people to come out.
The point is,
but he didn't think she existed.
No, of course, but
it was on the exception to the rule show.
Yes. Where's just some dude? If you talk to a cab driver, you know you like to talk to people. People like to talk, and it's like you talk to a cab driver and you go, "Hey, man, what's going on over here?" You'll go, all right. They'll never go. You talk to 20 Muslims or 20 dudes you think are Muslims and ask about this situation and see if they go, it's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. The Israel, fucking Palestine shit's all goofy. The fucking India versus Pakistan is goofy. You won't hear those people say that shit's goofy. They won't do it. So that's why they put themselves in a spot to go, all of you. If Asians went, this is the problem with Muslims. They haven't went through the shit yet. This is their time to go through the shit like Asians did. Asians have earned their place to go suck my balls because they've been put in fucking concentration camps during World War II. They scooped them up, threw them into some fucking camp because they're fucking Chinese.
Yeah, that was some bad shit.
They went
some wrong
through
stuff.
it. The Muslims haven't gone through the shit that makes the ones go, hey, I live here and I love it. Them motherfuckers that do dumb shit, fuck them. So that we won't look at them all the same. Because if Asian people blew up a mall, you would not look at all Asians like they blow malls up because they earn their spot. Muslims haven't earned their fucking
Asians
due
also
yet.
never attacked us from within as civilians. Asians also, no other group, it's the first time we're dealing with this, whereas, and this is why the internment camps were so wrong in World War II, it is because the Islamists purposefully used the way we live and attacked us as civilians. So it's not like they came in here as a paramilitary group, they were just civilians. So they trained us to look at all civilians suspiciously, and then we look at civilians suspiciously and we're accused of being racist. There's no way to win that.
Which
so
is
you're
what,
either sitting ducks or you're smart and your profile.
Which is what those shitty movies that have a guy give a speech in them. Like, you Americans are so stupid. Because they know the deal.
Citizen.
It's this goofy shit.
You have to arrest me.
Muslims have to go through that shit. They have to
make me laugh.
They have to turn in this pressure. They have to deal with the pressure.
I want Weez, yes.
I just want to tell you this. The right wing always brings up the fact that Fox is the man and they got the ratings, and like somehow that makes it the truth. But just let me remind you, the Transformers was the #1 movie.
But I'm not saying that.
Remember that shit. It's important.
But the Transformers isn't a day in, day out event. You know, ratings run the world when it comes to stations and making money. And I'm saying that for some reason, those guys get numbers. I mean, they killed. Keith Olbermann's on the air because he gets ratings. I mean, he doesn't do as well as Hannity, but he gets fucking ratings.
I got to say something here about that. What you just said. I'm not saying it makes it the truth. I'm not saying it makes it.
Well, that's
good.
what I feel like you're saying.
No. They have the ratings, but what it does is it gives the left an excuse to say things like, oh, the people that showed up weren't angry about taxes. They were racist, baited by the station. They were baited by the stations that have a huge viewership and huge listenership. Instead of just going, you know something? I'm tired of paying taxes, and there is a demonstration about it, and I feel passionate enough to go and represent this cause.
But it's suspect, my brother, because the motherfuckers, if you actually believe in your goddamn heart that why these people weren't there during the Bush regime, but they showed up after Glenn Beck and Fox News. But bro, forget. But what? God damn it! The evidence. When did their tax change? Nothing fucking changed. Both.
Let me tell you something.
You're telling me your life has changed.
I'm telling you, my taxes have gone up already.
I must not have noticed.
They have
Hannity's ratings better since Combs left?
Hannity's fucking, him and O'Reilly destroy everybody.
You know what it is? And this is something that, maybe not directly because of Obama, but Obama's saying people that make more than $250,000 a year. Wait. No, not there yet. Hold it. Not there yet. But when you get Obama, the president, the one that's changing things, everyone's looking up to, saying, we want to tax people that make $250,000 a year or more. Then lower government, use his example, like they did in my fucking county, and tax the shit out of me.
So now
their whole thing is by Democrats that are running the fucking county. Oh, although Swazi, oops, he might be out now. He was tiptoeing his way, going la-dee-dee, I think I'm winning, and now recount. By
the way, Anthony, all of this is the bigger thing.
But it was a catchphrase of everyone going 250,000 or more. Now it's everyone's hands are in my pocket.
You're directing your anger at the wrong thing, because at the end. Wait a minute. At the end of the day, we're all, no matter how much money we got, we're all paying back a loan that the government takes out from a fucking bank. This is not about this is about people. It's not about fucking your county.
I want to simplify it.
They need your money to pay back fucking Chinese people.
I want to simplify
Anthony's pissed because they just taxed him on his new Messerschmitt.
I want to keep it simple. I make X amount of money. I want to keep X amount of that money. And it's getting less and less and less.
It's not your money.
Fuck you.
It don't belong to you.
I'm sitting my ass in this chair every fucking day.
I know,
and
fuck
I pay
you.
my fucking bid on taxes.
I know.
And I always have. And the motherfuckers, it's never enough.
I know it's fuck you.
Never enough.
But it's not ever enough.
How much do you want to pay in tax?
Well,
how much do you want to pay?
How much is enough?
Where will you reach a point where you go, fuck these guys?
Here's the unfortunate truth. Never. Because I think you're full of shit.
Why?
I think you're a Republican, elitist, rich guy. Let me give you a minute. Wait, let me tell you.
All right. I want to retort.
Yeah, I'm sure this is your joint. I have friends where I live really rich. Right? This is my life experience. I have some really fucking rich friends. obviously all Republicans, and they're bitching and they're moaning about all this crap, which hasn't even touched them. These people got all the crap that Colin was just making jokes on you. I'm not bullshitting you. Planes. These motherfuckers that are worried about people getting health care or any kind of handout, they're going to have one less Ferrari. I ain't bullshitting you.
You don't think
so wait a minute.
No, they've already given their Ferrari. Now they want both of their fucking Ferraris. No, they're the ones taxed up the ass.
Okay, here's bottom line. Let me just finish.
I think unemployment's
bottom line that I know for
collateral.
Bottom line that I know for sure. All my rich friends are going to stay rich and die rich. But not as rich, maybe. Come on, man. We just pass through life. I believe
Look,
Hillary.
I understand.
I believe it takes a village. And I'm not bullshitting you. I saw that Oprah show where it went around the world. I'm sure you guys don't look at that. You think you'll grow a vagina or something. But I watched that Oprah show because I like it. And she had these people from all over the world, and I forgot which country, Norway or something. 50%. These people were paying 50%, and they got everything. They had everything. This healthcare thing.
Because they're all white.
That's right. That's why. Can you imagine, though, honestly, if we had health care, and don't start with the anecdotes about Canada, if you had that health care, and you didn't have to take it out of your money from work, or if some guy with a business didn't have to pay half of every cat that worked there, and you didn't have to worry about getting sick. I mean, this is all a good life. It's good.
Sounds good.
It is good.
As more hands go into my pocket.
Big fuck your pocket.
You know what?
Someone's got to have a pocket.
One day they're going to go into your fucking bank account and take what they need.
When did America,
as opposed to fucking this pretend
when
tax
did America
shit.
become a place that guarantees people
life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness?
Yes, pursuit. Chase that motherfucker.
Well,
and if you catch it, best of luck to you.
Let me ask you this one question. Why is this country, the one that brags about being the best country in the world, the only industrialized country that doesn't take care of their people?
Free enterprise, competition, and incentive.
So we got people dying.
Wait, listen to me.
But he's talking, Weeze is talking humanity, Anthony.
I pay. You're making it sound like I'm sitting there with gold doubloons going, Mwah!
You want to?
I pay up the
And listen, Monopoly Man.
But the ass, and they want more.
But we already do have healthcare. We have the best healthcare in the world.
We have that's why we're ranked. That's why we're ranked in the 30s. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, when everybody needs a surgery for something, they go to fucking Guam. Well, actually, Guam is. They go to fucking Africa.
Evidence. Can we do evidence? Right now, there's something, and it was in the Parade magazine of all things. They insert in the Sunday paper.
That thing's too edgy.
Probably right. They have things called surgical vacations. But you know, that's what I don't want to call you guys.
People
bad.
are going to Mexico and getting surgery.
People are going to a lot of places and getting surgery.
Yeah, and
but Brazil is my favorite place where people go.
Happens.
But this is what kills
certain
me.
types of surgery though down there.
Well, they get a vagina. But listen, people are traveling to many places to get operations. But here's what kills me: you motherfuckers going, we got the best health care. We don't have the best health care. We might have the best doctors and technology.
Yes.
Health care. The word care means someone's getting taken care of.
Nowhere else.
Come on.
Where else in the world?
Come on.
And don't bring up one of these little shit countries that have no people like Sweden. Country.
Well, that's a problem.
40 people in the whole fucking country.
40 people.
One thing I like about Weeze is he argues about like this. He's like talking political, intellectual. He's like, you motherfuckers. Listen to me.
Because he doesn't get the curse in his shit.
Right.
What other country can you walk into the emergency room and get everything taken care of?
Tons of them.
No.
Yes.
Except little, don't mention
What,
Sweden.
Canada's that little? Space-wise, they're pretty big.
Even the most liberal... The most liberal Canadians I know say you're making a mistake in your life. All the
fuck you, Colin. That is anecdotal bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
We all know it's
How many
bullshit.
Colin, you're bullshit. Like Jimmy's being sarcastic.
What's wrong with
I see
You
the
waited all this time to just say some fucking dumb shit, Colin.
Exactly.
Why don't you shut the fuck up, man?
The dollar is falling. Shut up. I swear to God, it's not anecdotal. It's a true. It's
anecdotal. It's not true facts. Let's make some phone calls. I do it all. Let's call Canada. Let's call Canada.
Let's call Canada.
And get a guy on the phone random. And what happens if he says to you, by the way, I got a comic who's just on my show, American kid that married a Canadian broad. They're up in Edmonton.
Fantastic.
Anecdotal. They had a baby. She had a kid. It didn't cost them a guy. What are you talking about?
When I said anecdotal, it was
because I'm
bullshit.
responding to yours.
Oh, but I'm saying
you're anecdotal because you just said everybody in Canada says it sucks. Everybody
I don't mean everybody. You said everybody in Canada.
Okay, hold on. Unfortunately for me, I broadcast from across the water, from Canada. I actually have Canadian listeners.
Yeah.
These people call up all the time saying, I cannot believe what you people in your country are doing. And people don't want health care. I'm at the anecdotal.
You know something? If it could be done without more fucking mitts in my wallet,
what if it could be done?
God bless, because I'm done fucking paying for everybody.
Wait, what if it could be done with putting mitts in your pocket?
No.
So you must not like Jesus.
No, it's
I love
nothing
my
to do
Jesus.
with religion. It's nothing to do with
Jesus
religion.
wants people to have health care.
Here's what it is. America. A place on this great globe of ours that you come to or are born in, and you have the opportunity to, through luck, through wealth, through skill.
At least he came up with luck.
No, it's true. But it's true. There's a little bit of everything involved. That's what makes this a great country.
And there's no difference between that and about 50 other countries, by the way.
To get as high up as you want, there is no obligation to the person that succeeded to take care of or bring up anyone beneath them.
So let me ask you this.
Is it righteous? Is it nice? Of course it fucking is. Is it mandatory? No.
Not here. But wait a minute.
No.
But let's say you were a guy in Toronto. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Yeah.
One of the great
Lovely
cities
city.
in the world. Great big city. And you have all those exact opportunities that you just mentioned. Plus, they take care of everybody. A little better. Same exact every opportunity that you just mentioned you can have in Toronto.
Take care of the mismanagement for the money.
Anthony, what if everybody...
And Canadian pussy smells terrible, to be very honest with you. I've had a few that are fucking horrendous.
Towards whatever, like 50% or whatever the percentage they have, they pay towards healthcare. Because look, I'm both sides. I think our healthcare system, it's not bad. It's just... It's just shit. It's just
85% of people are insured.
Wait a minute, no. On a human level,
50% not bad.
Yeah,
that's a lot of motherfuckers.
85% of the people in this country are insured.
Yes. Why are we fucking complaining? Exactly.
The 15% is not insured.
15%. Always.
Wait.
Fucking crazy. For 15%.
Wait.
By the way.
Wait. You might want to talk to some of the cocksuckers that were insured, that are broke now with insurance. Don't line up the phones. But the kids that work for me that just had babies, for instance, with insurance that they pay dearly for, had to pay thousands. And they're not.
Because they lost their jobs?
No. They're working.
What happened there?
Don't fucking ask me. I'll call them up. They keep telling me this. I don't understand it my own self. But what about the people with insurance?
You're just being led blindly by them.
I think so, bro. What about the people with insurance that are still going? What about the people denied surgeries with insurance? If you deny the fact that insurance companies have a person with a job, their whole job is to deny you an operation, then you're not being truthful.
I understand that.
Well, isn't that Patrice? How ugly?
That's an ugly thing. It's an ugly. But here's the human part of it. This is what fucks me up. We don't talk. The human part is there's somebody with a job to tell you that you're going to die.
There you go.
And if people decided that I'm not going to take a job where I'm just going to allow people to die because I was told to allow people to die. It's my thing about I'm sorry, Colin. It's the thing about the whole thing of Hitler and I know I keep saying this, but it's like, who do you hate more? Hitler for going, I hate Jews, I want to kill them, or a bunch of motherfuckers who just go do it because they told them to? Who the fuck is wrong? I take a job to say, Patrice, you gotta pay insurance for a year, but you have diabetes. Wait a minute, you got diabetes. You got to pay for a year, $400 a month for a year before we ever take care of your diabetes.
Well, if you
pre-existing condition, I'll be dead before I fucking get help.
That doesn't sound good. It doesn't, and neither does you go out and crash your car 50 times. Your premiums are going to be a little high on your car insurance.
What does one? Wait, that's a stupid.
Thank you. I couldn't get out of my throat fast enough.
What kind of comparison was that?
I'm doing a cold-blooded study on insurance, which is the higher the risk, the more you're going to pay. It's risk assessment.
But that's not a nice country.
That's true.
That's not a nice country.
It's true. It's not a nice country.
I want to take care of my brothers and sisters.
Well, you're
Fuck
a good
me.
man. You're a good man, and you know something? 90% tax your ass, and 30% tax mine.
I'm in.
Because I'm an asshole, and maybe in the next world you'll get a better place than I will.
I don't even believe there is a next world.
Are you an atheist, Anthony?
I am.
Nah, I know that there's probably something, but I don't fucking understand.
Anthony, that's agnostic.
Yeah,
Agnostic.
I'm just like,
he don't believe in nothing.
By the way, in nothing. No, bro, I just told you didn't hear my story. I'm a Jehovah's Witness now.
Legit. Is that it?
Legit.
Really?
Yeah.
No Christmas?
No medication.
They say there's only 100,000
Wait.
people are going to make it to heaven, right?
Yeah, but I'm number 100,000.
Right into the wire.
I got in late.
And they don't vote.
I ain't voting no more.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses don't vote.
Wait, you don't vote anymore?
I'm a witness.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses don't vote. They don't.
They didn't tell me that yet.
This ain't real.
Bro, this is real. I'll show you the letter. Bro, listen to this. Wait, real quick. The witnesses came to my door, so I answered the door because I'm like really don't like organized religion. I don't want to piss anybody off here. I like the Bill Maher take. I'm sure someone hates him in here somewhere. So anyway, that's the way I am. So they come up to my door, and I answered the door right up to my door, and I go, "You guys, I'm the Antichrist. You came to the wrong joint." And you know they sold me. I'm not kidding you. I dug their rep. So I started.
Wait, what do they say that sold you?
Well, one of the things they say is they don't go to war.
You talk about Fox leading people, and you fell for the Jehovah's Witnesses rap?
That was good.
With a box of watchtowers.
That was going to hurt.
That's good, though, bro.
Please, that was going to hurt you a little bit.
No, I like it. That's a beautiful beat.
You don't believe in war, and you were over there 3 fucking tours, right?
Well, wait a minute. I didn't know. It's not. That's why. My tours in Vietnam are why. I don't even want to get into that.
Well,
look, I got
you were
such
talking about
takes.
Afghanistan last night. You don't want any more of the boys going over there.
No, I don't want anybody.
And wants a lot of the guys to go over there.
No, I didn't say that. Holy fuck, I did not say
You want to
that.
send? You want to send our soldiers to die?
You want to
Anthony?
send 16-year-old kids?
Hold on. I misread. All right.
Fuck you, man.
You want to send high school kids over there now?
That's
Is that
right.
your thing?
I said as far as soldiers go, and as far as commanders go.
I can't wait.
No,
You wanna go back to Iraq?
I said, when you listen to them, when they are given an order by their president, and you send them and give them every resource they need to finish the job, or you get them the fuck home.
Okay, hold on.
And get them out.
I heard a dude called a political talk show the other day, and my blood boils, and they talk about Vietnam. And they go, the same rap you just did, that's the bullshit they keep talking now. You give them all the stuff so we can finish it. Here's a bulletin for the dumb motherfuckers. There is no finishing it.
I understand that.
Alexander the Great till today, you can't beat that Afghani motherfuckers.
But don't leave it half-assed
But what are
sitting
you
in the middle of something. Then take them home. Then get them home.
It was half-assed when we got there.
Then assess the situation and go, we can't win this. Get everybody the fuck
And
home.
don't help them the next time somebody invades.
Right.
Dumb assholes we are. We should let the Russians do what they wanted.
But why do we never look like if this? What are we over there doing?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
What's
like,
his weed? Mind your business, black people. Anyway, fellas, what I'm trying to say.
Keeping the world safe for democracy.
I don't get it, man. This the fuck.
Oh, but I heard this dude call up this political talk show about Vietnam.
Right.
Because a lot of guys say that. If we had what we needed, and I went 3 times, if we had what we needed and finish it, what? I wanted to pose the question, what was finish? They want to blow up the whole joint? That's what they're talking about. When they say finish any of these wars, they mean blow up the whole
kill every motherfucker there. Well, here's what they mean. They mean place their guy there so they can have all the fucking resources.
There you go. There's
Which
no
is
resources in that fucked up country.
There's some funky diamond over there that God put there.
Funky diamond.
This is fucking heroin.
God put a lot of shit over there. Opium, exactly.
Good. Let the conspiracy go.
That's right. How about the fact?
Let it fly now.
That's why they
the
fucking
government's selling heroin. Everybody.
Wait a minute. That's why they hate fucking Chavez, man. Because he's a dictator that says fuck you. Yeah. They need people so they can go in there and keep the shit.
Fucking green card.
By the way, Patrice.
Yes.
He's a benevolent dictator. See, that's another word.
He loves his people.
He takes care of
He
people.
loves his people. That's why they fucking hate him.
And the cold people in Brooklyn, right? Didn't he buy the oil for people
He
around here somewhere?
He loves his people because
he loves his people, and that's what they hate dictators who fucking are really for the people. That's why they hate Castro.
Yeah, they love Hitler. They loved Hitler. Oh, did they love Hitler?
He's not for the people.
Shut up, he sure was.
Yeah, he sure as hell
Did
was.
you see all the people come out at the rallies?
Certain people he wasn't for, but he was for.
You got to gang. In order to unite people, you got to gang them up against someone else.
You just hit me with a big ball of literal. You use Hitler. Hitler was not a man of the people. He just was charismatic. But I'm just saying.
You just used Hitler 5 minutes ago for your arguments.
I'm going to tell you something. I think every ideology has a benevolent point to it. I think communism has a great point to it. It's the people running it that fucks it up.
By the way, I got good news for everybody here. I don't know if you guys saw this. A couple weeks ago, I went to the movie theater, saw Brad Pitt and them cats killed a Hitler. I was proud as a mother.
Oh, my God,
They killed Hitler. He died. I didn't know he went down until I went to that flick.
They got him.
Inglorious Bastards. Norton, you didn't see that?
I did not. No, I like Tarantino a lot. I heard mixed reviews about it.
Oh, I liked it a lot. I think you dig it.
Are we ready for final statements here? Final statements.
All right.
Who wants to start?
Not all white people are bad.
I respect and appreciate Weeze's point of view.
Oh, yeah, I don't think you do.
No matter how stupid it is.
Thank you. Yeah, and I will come back with the fact that one of the luckiest men on the planet, Anthony, sitting over there, fucking stepped in a pile of shit named Opie.
This motherfucker, thank you.
I'm glad you called him a piece of shit.
Fucking asshole. This is what kills me. His last callus on his fingers healed yesterday. He used to fucking fix refrigerators. And this cocksucker is Lord Barrington III. Like, you're an asshole.
I got mine, motherfucker. I got mine.
Wait, and even worse than that, I heard rumors that this lucky motherfucker goes to casinos. Like this, he doesn't want to pay for the poor people's health care, but he'll give Atlantic City $50,000, $100,000 because he's an idiot.
They employ a shitload of people, don't they?
That is true.
Yeah, but Trump got the money, not those people.
Well, you know something? Trump employs some people, too.
Right.
But let's tax the shit out of the people that employ people and keep unemployment at 10% or higher.
Wait, you had your final statement.
Yeah, you really did. Sorry.
You really had your final statement.
My final statement is that
Colin,
Anthony,
yes.
whose dream 5 years ago was to someday work the walk-in freezers. Now he's got a fucking Panzer tank in the back.
Fucking Colin. Yeah. Colin's gonna be at Caroline's what? Tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday, right, Colin?
Yeah.
Caroline's from Colin Quinn.
Where's Norton gonna be?
Well, wait, he's got his final statement.
Right.
We're doing final statement.
Well, yeah, that's a good question, though. November 25th, I'll be at the Stress Factory the night before Thanksgiving. Excellent question, Weeze, that you posed.
Thank you.
Here's where the liberals lose me.
Oh, I forgot.
Liberals don't lose me on the ideology.
Oh, they don't lose.
You don't lose me on your beliefs. Some I'm with, some I'm not. I'm for gay marriage. For most of them, I'm pretty socially liberal.
Gay marriage.
I know. Well,
Can you imagine?
But the liberals lose me on the language policing they do and the fucking arrogance. They think everybody else is a lead sheep, and they are these brilliant intellectual thinkers who see it for what it really is. And that arrogance, they are exactly what they hated in the 60s and before. So that's my problem with the liberals.
November 24th. Can I respond? Because I was
Sure, go ahead.
But this is what freaks me out, my brother Norton. First of all, I think you're the smartest guy in the room. Not that anybody gives a shit.
Thank you. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Not that anybody cares. But this
He's gonna be dead in 2012 like everybody else. So fuck this smartest guy in the fucking room. He's gonna be laying right under the rape picture of the Statue of Liberty like everybody else with a dress up.
But the deal is, with people, you see, the liberalism that's in my heart is, forget the snottiness. I know that, I mean, if you don't think that down there where they fly the Confederate flag, if you don't think there's a whole bunch, if you go to the dumb places where comedians make fun of, just played Alabama, they didn't get the joke, that crap. If you go down there, I'd say that, you're going to be pissed at me, but I'd say that most of them were conservative followers.
A lot of
I
them
don't think
were,
you're going to find many liberals in these places, and I wouldn't be that proud of that. But the thing is, when Rush Limbaugh tells his listeners all the time, think for yourselves, you know, he's always going, they think that you're too dumb. Well, you know what I really believe? I really do believe people are too dumb. And I know that you know it too.
I actually don't know that. I really don't.
Are you shitting
me?
me?
I really don't, because as a guy who watches Fox, who doesn't,
I'm not even
or
talking
any of that
about
stuff that I would be considered a follower for. I know I form my own opinions.
I'm not referring to any of that.
I don't buy the whole. There are some dummies, sure, but there's also dummies in college campuses all over this fucking country listening to their professors.
They're smarter though, bro.
But
they got to be a little smarter.
Not by much. The same ones that wouldn't protest Ahmadinejad, who did protest when the Minutemen went to speak. They started a riot when the Minutemen went to speak at Columbia University, and Ahmadinejad was welcomed with open arms until the fucking whatever the fuck the head of Columbia was really devastated and humiliated him, which I respected.
Yeah,
but there's something about the students. They're fucking sheep.
But it freaks me out that conservatives that I meet that go, the only reason I'm conservative is that tax thing. Man, what a smokescreen. I believe that if you're socially liberal, that you should be a goddamn liberal. Because that's what they're fighting the war about. I'm fighting for the fags to get married. Sorry about that word. I'm fighting for gay marriage. And it was the liberals, once again, that made black people couldn't even marry white broads legally. That's the truth.
Yeah, thank you for nothing, liberals.
They still don't marry him.
But anyway,
just leave them with a couple of Baracks and then move on.
And Jim,
They just ruined their relationships with their dads.
Jim, do a couple of Lenny Kravitzes and they bust on.
Do not the conservatives use the gay marriage and abortion as their biggest issue when elections come up?
Yeah, of course.
That's what they use. So you're probably on the right side of that issue, yet you'll stick with them.
We got to wrap
them in the
up.
middle. Where you going?
What's the website to listen to you online?
I'm not going to tell.
Wheeze.com.
Just
I'm
fucking
not telling.
Wheeze.com, right?
I don't want to tell people that.
Wheeze.com?
Wheeze at CanadianHealthcare.com.
We got replays. Who gives a shit?
Wheeze at CanadianHealthcare.com.
It's Wheeze.com if you want to listen to this show online. Patrice is going to be...
Where the fuck is he going?
Call of Duty.
By the way, my show's not political at all. None.
Shit to do.
Where's he going? Where you going?
So you got to shoot somebody?
Huh?
Shoot somebody?
Where are you going to count your money?
Let me tell you something. He said the truth the first time he said talk.
He just doesn't want the uncomfortableness when the mics are off. The awkward.
He's going to play Call of Duty. You're right.
All right, listen. Patrice is going to be at Bananas Hasbrook Heights, right?
Yes.
Tonight and tomorrow?
Yes.
Everyone got their final statements in?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here then.
Let's go business.
Well, there was one thing.
No.
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 Thing.
No.